What is up, everybody? Market Vision with the W's. What's up, guys? How's y'all's day go today? Long the top, they say. Short the bottom, they say. Well, we got a lot of people on the short bus tonight. Look at that. What we got over there on the short bus? We got Adam, we got Market, we got Race to Wins. Let's go. That boy won a free account tonight in the Discord to reward the active members. Y'all in there chatting it up. I might just drop in and give y'all a little surprise here and there. It wasn't my first time I've done that, and it probably won't be my last. We got Adam, we got Just My Styles. I'm in a scary long on gold right now. We're gonna check out gold. We might even trade gold tonight. Long the top here. Before we get to trading, let me just go ahead and do it now. Where's my doji? Okay, well, we'll wait. I want to wait for my members to show up. Where's my doji? Where's my doji members? Where's my engulfing members? Where's all my members at? Let's see here. Along the top. No risk it, no biscuit. You crazy as hell, my styles. All right, I'm gonna jump over to the horizontal. If you guys on the short bus want me to read your chat, you're just gonna have to wait a little bit, okay? Because I'm gonna be over there chopping it up with the gang. All right, over to you guys. What's up, Infinity Trades? Guys, follow Infinity Trades. Big shout out Infinity Trades. Big shout out Infinity Trades. We got Paul, my day one brother. What's up, Paul? 44 Punisher. Let's go, baby. Back in the house. Man, me and Punisher been chilling. Everybody's stream today, hanging out. Now we hanging out again. Look at us. We're like family, Punisher. Everywhere we go. Everywhere we go. Hey. We always together. KTBT said shout out Red Candle Nation. Everybody loves Red Candle Nation, man. We the best nation out of nations. In one nation under red candles. I don't know. We'll come up with some pledge. Adam Daz back over from the short bus, decided he wasn't no more, so he came on over. Lapete, are you going long on ES? I don't really trade ES a whole lot. I do like ES though, and honestly I should start trading it more. Petite. Let's look and see. Lapete. Let's see. Break it, Pepe Le Pe. Pepe Le Poo. On ES. So here's the thing with longs right now. Okay. This is what happened when we announced the tariff dip, right? Or like, not the tariff dip, I'm sorry. The tariff stuff. And then tonight, let's look at the news real quick. Slow and raise rates. So we're slowing down on raising rates, which is good. Rate hikes on Japan, not good for Japan. Okay, so this isn't a good one to look at. Oh wait, hold on. I do need to look red news real quick. 10:30 we have. Or is that already passed? That's already passed. Never mind. I don't think we got any folders tonight. I won't be up at 2, so we don't have no folders. But this is why I don't think I would be going long tonight. Let's look at financial juicy juice real quick. That's what I see. Big red flag right there. We're in a trade war with China. Okay, we dipped hard, guys, and we probably would have kept on dipping. But what happened was Trump wanted to put out the Truth Social and said, hey man, we're good with China. We like them. They like us. All is well. You know, don't worry. Keep putting your money in the stocks. We're good. And then it went right back up. It recovered over half of that drop. And then now tonight, boom, we got hit with, we're in a trade war with China. That don't seem too good. So either A, the market is waiting to see what happens, and we're just kind of at like a flat trading area, or B, this thing's about to start tanking again. That would be my market bias. Mexico to talk to UF tariff discounts on heavy truck parts. Trump to host White House dinner that will include Lockheed Martin, Microsoft, Meta, Google, Amazon, and Palantir. So that's all decent. But Trump right here with this, tariffs a very important tool for defense. Yes, it is, Trump. And not that I disagree with anything he's doing, but you got to read the market. You got to read the room, and the room saying, hello, we're in a trade war. Prices are going to get dicey. Okay. So to me, that right there doesn't say we're bullish. Let's buy more. Trade wars. We love it. Let's buy more. It's exactly what investors want to hear. Speaking of investing, you guys want to see something crazy? I went to deposit some money into my Moomoo, but then I realized that I'd paid a bill and I didn't have the money in there, and so I had basically canceled the deposit. It still hit today, but the money's still up. I didn't have the money in my bank, so it's like, do I just leave the money in here? Should I say something to them? Because I just hit a quick little 1,000 come up. I don't want to get in trouble, you know what I mean? So I guess I'll just leave it in there. I don't know. If any of y'all know anything about this situation, let me know, because I don't want to get, I don't want to get in no trouble or nothing. But at the same time, I hit a lick, quick little come up. A quick little come up. Red Candle Nation. Adam Dad says, who is in the house? Red Candle. I had to go through all the market visions and W's to get to it. I was waiting. It was climatic. I had to figure out what it was going to be. Put my name. Red candles in this mother. I'm trying to think of that. What was that song? Who's my name? PD Pablo. Take your shirt off. Twist it around your head. Spinning like a helicopter. North Carolina. Born and raised up. Take your shirt off. All them hype boys back in the day. Are you going long on ES? No. I'm not looking for any longs tonight. I'm looking for shorts. Market bias is bad. James says, sup, bro. Sup, bro. Punisher says, sup, bro. Sup, bro. Kent says, sup, bro. Sup, bro. Actually, Kent didn't say that, but it would be cool if y'all kept it going. Infinity is, what's up? He put on a show, Power Hour. Yeah, Infinity Trey's good. He's a good streamer. Listen, I won't be giving him shout outs and trying to get you guys to go follow him so you get partnership if I didn't think he was a good streamer, good trader. He honestly, when I watched him, I couldn't realize me and Infinity Trades, we trade pretty similar. We're both momentum levels. I got a little more pizzazz to me, but he'll get it eventually. I'm just kidding, Infinity Trades. You got it. You got what it takes. Adam Dad said, red family. We family for sure. Yeah, I've noticed most of you guys that I see on the stream, like, dude, we are killing it. We're killing it through New York session, through Asia, through London. We just don't stop. We just don't stop. Too legit to quit crew. For sure. My God, says Theta. Yes, sir. Whatever that means. We did it. Gold long close 244. Just my style. Jump over to the horizontal stream, brother. Unless you like staying over there, then you stay on the short bus. But if not, jump on over so I can see I want to see your chat more. And same thing to you, Theta. Theta gains. You playing off them option hedge pressures, aren't you? But yeah, you right, Punisher. We are kind of like family. Think about it. I hang out more with y'all than I do my own family. I'm hanging out with y'all during New York sessions, pre-sessions, post-sessions, power hours, Asia. Not really London, because I do have to sleep at least a couple hours a night. But too flat now. Yeah. That says gold is flying. We got a member in here. All right. So this one's for my members. I gotta give y'all something, you know what I mean? This one's for my members. I'm gonna hold a poll. My members get to vote. Do y'all want me to do NQ or do y'all want me to do gold tonight? Okay, members. See, only y'all can vote on that. That's a little bit of an advantage right there for y'all. Plippity plop plip plop. Yo, what is up, brother? Welcome back. You becoming a regular around here. I love to see it. I need more of you because I'd love to just, when I go to answer your questions, I'd love to, you know, say plop plippity plop plop yo plip. I like saying it. When you're not here, I don't get to say it. Sarah Lee, NQ shorts. Yeah, it's all, well, I don't know if gold's probably pumping because people are probably pulling their money out the indices because of the trade war. Trade war don't really affect gold because gold is, you know, it's not a stock. It's not a business. It's basically I want to say a metal. It's a metal and it's limited, so it's always just going to kind of go up anyways. There we are. There you go. Just my styles came over to the good side. The YouTube short side is just to funnel the good ones in and keep the bad ones over there, and I'll check on them every now and then. They're in timeout. Short bus is on timeout. Okay, all right, got through the comments. We did that thing. Let's go ahead and close the poll. See what my members want is what we get. You guys want to have partake, and I might start doing that from now on. I might start when we start the stream. I might hold a members only poll, and the members can decide on if we do gold or NQ for the night. Nate Trey says, "Sup, Red? Hope tonight's green for everyone." Me too. It's going to be. We got a good market bias, and we kind of know what's going on in these streets, so we should be able to move through them pretty smoothly, you know? I think we can do it. I think we can do it. I hate doing I'm on ES. That's why it's looking so crazy right now. Hold on. I'm like, why is NQ so standstill? It's not. It's because ES was standstill. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. You hear all these OGs talking about, man, NQs for the birds, go over to ES. And I used to laugh, but I've taken a few trades on ES. I've won every single one of them. I don't think I've lost a trade on ES yet. So they might be right. These OGs, these old heads, they might be right when they're like, listen, don't be messing with the NQ. Jump over to the ES with all us other rich folks so that way we can go play golf tomorrow and sip on our Arnold Palmers. You don't have to worry about getting front ran. The 58 always works, you know. So I might start trading ES more. Maybe not on stream because I know you guys want to watch NQ gold, but maybe just on my personal stuff. Yeah, so we did that. I do want to go ahead and announce to all you guys, we did get kind of like a partnership with Rocket Scooter. So we're going to be doing, I am going to be having the Rocket Scooter platform. I have to do a little training, right? Got to do a little training because Asia works a little different than New York because of the fact that the equities aren't open, right? The stock market isn't open, so some of the things that it plays off of won't be the same. But there are still some good things you can use on Rocket Scooter that still do work during Asia and London. And so I'm going to get a little trained up on it. And then we're going to have the platform on here. We'll make some trades with that too, catch us some bangers as well. And then I'll go over it and I'll be able to help anybody that wants to. I'll have like a little affiliation code with it as well, in case any of you guys want to try out old Rocket Scooter platform. Then you'll be able to do it with my code. Hopefully get like a little discount or something like that. And yeah, so we're gonna have that. I'll probably start that next week. No, tomorrow night, I'm going to start doing the chat account. So tomorrow night, basically, the prop firm that I've been talking with, We're going to get a chat account. We're going to get a streamer account. We can have some battles, guys, okay? Streamer versus chat. And what we do, this is what I'm thinking about planning it out. And y'all let me know in the Discord. If you have a better idea, let me know in the Discord under ideas and feedback, which I don't have that popped up, do I? No, I don't. Hold on, let me get that real quick. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to make this stream fun as hell, y'all. It's going to be super fun. Y'all going to love it. And it's going to give you guys real opportunity to make yourself a lot more giveaways, because I was told that it's legal with them. They're going to allow us to do it. I worked out a deal with them. If we get, if the chat account, which I'll always have the chat account going. So eventually we're going to get a payout on it, right? But when we get a payout on the chat account, instead of them paying me out, they're just going to give me the dollar amount of giveaways worth. So basically, I'll get the list of giveaways. We'll have a fat night where we just, if it's $1,000 worth of giveaways and we say we have 15 or 20 of them, we'll make a night of it where we do like 5 or 6 or 10, and then the next night do 5, 6 or 10, or whatever, and then work on that next payout for y'all so we can get some more giveaways. But anyways, we will probably start that tomorrow night, actually. So I have been working on some stuff for you guys. Don't worry. I'm trying to make Red Candle Nation fun. I know New York's got all the cool and fun streamers, but I'm bringing it to Asia too. That way the fun don't stop when the lights go out. Okay. What was I doing? Oh, Discord. Yes, in the Discord, if you guys want to drop in the ideas and feedback and let me know if you have a good idea with it. The way that I see it going is basically, this is what I think we'll do. So we'll have our normal like charting, how we start normally. We'll have our normal like trying to catch some trades, some bangers or whatever on NQ, because I know some of y'all like doing that. And then at some point throughout the night, we'll dedicate like an hour of the night or something like that to streamer versus chat battle hour. And what we'll do is we'll set like on NQ, we'll do like a 5-point 1-to-1 ratio, like 5 points down, 5 points up, and then I'll take a poll and we'll run it for like a repeatable time frame, so that way you guys know exactly when to time it. We'll say we'll do like 1 minute, so it'd be a 1-minute poll. As soon as that poll ends, I'll take that trade, a 1-to-1, 5 to 5 points or 7 points or whatever we're gonna do, and then I'll have the same on the streamer account. I'll do the 5 points, 7 points, 1-to-1, and we'll do that like 2 or 3 trades on both sides throughout that hour, and we'll see who wins, the streamer or the chat. Or we could run it like that, or we could just do where we just try to catch some banger trades on the chat side and get y'all some more giveaways. Either way, let me know in this area right here, ideas and feedback. Let me know if that original plan I just said is a good idea, if you guys want to run it like that, or if you want to just do it as I trade on my normal account for a little while, and then an hour on the chat account. We just try to take some chat trades, but it'll be interactive for you guys, because then you'll actually be able to input where you want, like long, short, whatever. We'll hold a poll and we'll do the thing. We'll try to get you guys, which is nice because I've tried to do this before. I know Wesley said he's tried to do it before, and what ends up happening is the prop firms that typically tell you, hey, you can't do that, we're not going to pay it out or whatever. But we got the go ahead to do it, so we can legally do this thing. You know what I mean? It's gonna be pretty pimp. What was I looking for? I'm getting there we go. I need my EpiPen before we start. Not Epic Games, EpiPen. There we go. EpiPen. I call it the EpiPen because it's my lifesaver. I hate trying to draw with this thing. It's horrible. EpiPen. Where'd you go? Where'd you come from? Where'd you go? Where'd you come from? Oh, what did we get here? Just My Styles. That ain't Just My Style. Look at you, brother. You pumping the chat, sir. Getting the hype train going. That's what we used to call it back on Twitch when I stream on Twitch. Is the hype train. He said, what's the thing all about? I can't change the amount. Don't know if you knew that. Another one. DJ Kali. It's another one. Y'all gonna make me hit this target on my own? Yeah, the super chat target goal for tonight was 5. Right now, Just My Styles pumped it 3 times, and I appreciate you, Just My Styles. I don't know what you mean by it won't let you make a different amount. I'm not sure. I'll have to... Oh, man, I left my phone in the kitchen. I'll be right back. Let me grab my phone so I can just double check and see what it looks like on mine. Hold on. Not that it's a big deal or nothing. You know what I mean? Like, I'm here to stream, to have fun, get some giveaways for you guys, make Asia fun again, make trading fun again, you know, all that. But off the affiliations and codes and stuff like that, that's just used to give the giveaways. The money on the YouTube, that's actually my money. I get to make a little bit of money too, so it's cool. Not that you guys have to do it or anything like that. I'm cool without it. I'll be fine either way, but it is nice to see you guys pump that. So I just want to see real quick what you're talking about. It doesn't let you do a different amount. I didn't know that. I'm gonna log in with my gaming. I'm gonna log in with my gamer. How do we do this? All right, so say I want to hit this. So what'd you do? Did you do super chat or super sticker? Super chat. Dang. No, I'd let you do more. Look. When you hit it, there's a slider. And see, you can slide it all the way up to... Dang, you go all the way up to $500. That's crazy. You can go anywhere from $2 to $5 to $10 to $20. I don't know. But anyways, I just want to check. So no, it does work. But either way, I appreciate you, Just My Styles. You're freaking awesome, dude. You're awesome. And so I appreciate you. I'll pull up the short bus on my phone so I can give it a little love, you know what I mean? And I give the short bus a little love. All right. Thank you again, Just My Styles. I appreciate you. This is going to be great. I know that's what I said, Puncher. It's going to be fun, ain't it? I think it's going to be fun. Marksy said, what's up, Red? What's up, brother? How you doing tonight? How is everybody doing tonight? How'd you guys end today? Did you finish green? Did you get jacked up out here on these candles? What happened? What you trading, brother? I am gonna trade. I ended the poll, and the poll said NQ. So I let the members. I'm gonna start doing that. That's gonna be the benefit of being a member. That's the first benefit. I'm gonna make more benefits, but just the level 1 membership of the YouTube. The benefit is gonna be at the beginning of the stream. I'm gonna hold a member poll only and let you guys decide if I trade gold or NQ for the night. Okay, sounds good. That's what we're gonna do. So the members get to vote on that. So if you want the ability to vote on that, then hit that membership. Become a doji. All right, Mark said, or Chevy said, guys, red. Yep, red. Past 5 Apex and 1 Top Step today. Let's go, Marks. Let's go, NQ. Okay, yeah, you want to get in it, right? You're like, stop talking, get in the trades. Get in the trades, trade man. Stop talking. What up, Kelly? How are you doing tonight? Okay, let's get into the charting real quick. Kind of get in a range where my charting will work better now. So unlike when we were having this huge news candle right here, it wasn't the levels wasn't working as well. But now we're kind of back in this little chop. Like I said, I don't know if you guys were here, but I basically told you that I'm pretty sure we were going to just chop between that range and that range right there. So between these two blue is where I'm assuming we're going to be chopping from. Now that we have some bad news, and it looks like things could get a little dicey with this whole tariff war that they're talking about, right? So we gotta keep our eyes out on that. I probably need to keep financial juice pulled up because there's been some stuff that's been coming over tonight that can definitely make a difference in the trade. Okay, so we're gonna draw that out. As far as the hit, I think we've already hit it. Let's look at the body. Yep, look, came down, perfectly tapped the 0.382. I always say if it doesn't, I put the fib there, and I'm always looking for that retracement back to there at some point because it normally always does. We've already did and done and did it. All right, so we're gonna go to the 4 hour. We got any gaps going on tonight? Got any little bit of gappage? We still have this gap that we've been holding on for like 2 days now, since the 14th. Oh nope, I lied. We closed it right here. Boom, closed. Okay, so no gaps, no 4 hour gaps, except for to the upside. We filled over half of it. I'm not going to draw that out. Okay, so let's see if we can find, for you guys that like to do supply and demand, let's see if we can do that. Okay, so here's a supply zone, right? All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to look at this supply zone, and we're going to go down to the 1 hour. Okay, can we find a supply zone with the 1 hour? Yep, we can refine it. We can refine it right there. All right, so make it a little bit smaller. Then let's drop down to the 15 minutes. Okay, can we define it more on the 15 minutes? Yes, we can, right there. Okay, so we're gonna come in, define that, boom. Okay, can we define that even more on the 5 minute? So for you guys that want to trade supply and demand and you're new, this is how you do it. Okay, yes, we can define it more on the 5 minute. Right there, boom. Okay, the 1 minute. Which honestly, 5 minutes probably is good enough, but just if you really want to like freaking sniper entry. So I would leave it right there, just like that. I would go off the 5 minute. Saying what that means if you're trading supply and demand, if we get price action to come up, like say we get a nice little run up, right? And it hits this, that'd be a good time to short. Not saying it won't come up and pump back through it, but you know it's going to get some kickback out that bad boy. So if anything, even if you catch 10 points, 15 points off of it, there you go. Easy little trade. All right, as far as the 15 minutes, or let me draw out a little trend line real quick. We're gonna hop over to the 30 minute. Looks like we've built up a nice little trend right here. We tighten this in a little bit. Let's tighten it in just a little bit. There we go. There's our major time frame trend line, and then we jump over to the 5, and I think we are good. I'm going to be trading on a trade day today. I got 3 of these bad boys. Which one was the chat account? Was it the red heart? I think it was the red heart one. The red heart one was the chat one. So where are we sitting on the red heart? We are sitting on $878 so far. So that was a daily hit. We catch us another daily hit tonight, and then another one tomorrow night, and then pretty much come Friday, I'll catch that extra $300 throughout the day. Get that bad boy funded. I haven't been drawing these out just because I've realized Asia doesn't really work too well for it, but I will go ahead and draw it out just so you guys can see that are newer and haven't seen me do it. That way you can use it during New York time. So I'm going to draw out the value areas. So what you do is you come to the previous New York session. So it would be right here at 9:30 is when it opens. That's when the stock market opens. And then you scroll over to 4 p.m. That's when the stock market closes. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, there's that. And then you basically just take the high and the low right there where it separates at. Shows you the value area high. You got the value, you got the POC, which is this red line that has the most volume throughout the trading session, which as you can tell, we're still chopping at. And then you have the low, which is right about there. Boom. And I'm only doing it just to show you the newer people. And I'm doing it because since I haven't been doing it during stream, I go to work and realize I didn't do it, and I'm on my phone trying to do it, and that crap's horrible. I don't know if you ever try to draw these lines out on your phone, but it's absolutely horrible. Oh, I knew I should have repacked before I got on stream. My hookah dying already. Punch said, everyone note that you must hit the like button. Yeah, it is stream etiquette, and it's house rules in this stream. So if you haven't, you have to hit the like button. It's like taking your shoes off before you come inside. If you're gonna come inside, you just gotta take your shoes off, aka hit the like button. And if you want to chat in the stream, you have to hit the subscribe button, and then you have to wait 1 minute. I set it to the lowest time frame possible, 1 minute. Piator said, super. Oh, sup, Red. What up? But you only get red lines. Yeah. Red candles. Nation. Discord. Yep. Yes, sir. Let's see here. Gold's worth watching about now. Fighting Future says, okay, now that we got charted up, I will jump over there just because I know some of you guys want to look at gold real quick. Let's go and look at it. What is it doing? It's pumping like it always does. It ain't doing nothing new. It's the same old thing. Every time I come in here, just makes me sick. Gold makes me sick. It doesn't do nothing but just go up. The amount of times that I could just pass accounts, get payouts, and just be living large right now, chilling with my Cybertruck, I don't, because it just won't stop pumping, and I'm scared to long when it's at the top. It's always at the top. Every time I look at it, it's at the top, so I don't know when to long it. You know what I mean? Just freaking ridiculous. Gold is ridiculous. How high is this thing going to go? Like, it looks like it's about to squeeze even more right now. No kickback, no pullback, break these lows, nothing. Just to the upper room. Yeah. I'm looking at gold, and it's doing the same thing it always does. It's pumping. I don't even need to look at gold no more. Now when somebody's like, oh, you should check out gold, I'll be like, it's pumping. Look, I already predicted what it's doing, and I hadn't even looked at it. Okay. Let's look for some trades here. The EMA is below the VWAP. We have bearish news. Okay, so that's where we're sitting at. The RSI is at 60. Silver is even worse than gold. Is it? Piator is just constantly going up. Ed Nolan said 5,000. Okay. Yes. You think it's going to 5K? It could. I mean, it just doesn't seem to ever stop, so I'm sure it's probably going there. The PA has been clean and volatile on gold. Yeah, no, it's very nice. You mean better. Yep, Kelly. In the spread also. Spread's good. That's great. Kelly said 5K. Mark said long it on a higher time frame pullback. All right, Marks. Well, y'all, how about this? When we get a big fat pullback, y'all let me know and I'll jump over there. Just take every day as all new time highs or a new day. I got you. Just my styles. So don't even look at the whole like cliff that's hanging, you know, that we're hanging off of. Just look at it as we just took the first stepping stone today. Kelly said, Piator, what is cracking? Yeah, bro, I'm gonna catch up with y'all's chat. I'm not gonna read everybody's chat. I'm just gonna skim through and find the highlights. We're getting a lot. We're growing, so I'm gonna have to, you know, I'm gonna have to just skim through. Cause after I get done streaming, cause I try to read all of your chats, but then whenever I go to bed, I'm like, I can't talk anymore. My throat's so jacked up. If you never streamed, you realize real quick after talking for 3 hours straight that you don't know how public speakers do it. Charles says you eliminate anybody over 50 with the rumble. Charles, there's not anything you have to do. You don't have to have any knowledge of it. If you can click an emoji, that's all you have to do. If you can't click an emoji, then I guess I don't know how you figure out how to trade if you can't click an emoji, you know what I mean? It's not, it may look complicated, Charles, but it's literally you just click the emoji that's underneath of it. That's it. You come in, you click the sword one time, done. The bot takes care of the rest. It does everything else for you. But Charles, just for you, I'll hold a poll before we do the giveaway to find out if people want to do the random number generator or if they want to do Rumble bot. If they vote random number generator, then it's actually more complicated than Rumble because you actually have to pick a number and then type it in. That's a lot more steps than just clicking the emoji. But I will do that for you, Charles, since you are a repeat viewer. I want to make sure I, include you into Red Candle Nation. So we are shorting NQ. Yeah, this thing is dropping, brother. Bad news. Bad news bears. All right, cool. Does that work for you, Charles? If not, all you 50 plus, y'all gonna gang up together. Y'all gonna hit that poll hard, and you're gonna get number generator. Okay. Hey, if there's enough of y'all 50 plus, I'll throw a Yahtzee bot in there. I know y'all be killing it. Yahtzee. Going to get 200K top prize at Tradeify. Yeah, I have no chance. Bro, I'm in it. I'm in the Tradeify tournament. So Red, what do you do with the information from those value areas? Okay, McLean, I got you. So basically, the way that you can use these. Now, note, during Asia, they don't always work as well just because the volume isn't the same in Asia as it is in New York. But the way that you would use them is if price is coming down through the top of the value area, say we open up higher than the value area. If it's coming down into the value area high and it retests right here, that's a short from there to there. I would say it happens 7 out of 10 times. Okay, there might be a few instances where you don't get it, but the good thing about this is because it is a pivot, you can literally put your stop loss like 5 points above, and if it's going to come back out, it'll do this, right? So you really didn't take much risk, but you get a lot more reward out of it. So it's definitely a high confluence trade. Also, you get the risk to reward is there. Second trade idea: if it just slams through this and then starts bouncing like this, then that's a long trade back to here, right? Because that's what happens sometimes. It'll fail to go to the next volume node, and so price will come down to retest this, this volume node, and what it does is it'll come down to POC, which is the midpoint, like usually the midpoint. It's where the most volume was in this volume node, and it'll come back and retest off the top before it starts, chopping down or whatever. So that's the second trade idea. So the third trade idea is basically, I haven't really done this one too much. If it comes down and bounces off POC, you can short from there to there. I think I've done it once and it worked, but I think I see a lot of times this one doesn't work as much because of the fact that your POC is where most volumes traded at. So the price kind of gets attracted to this area, like it gets attracted to this area. So when you leave this area, it doesn't have to come back down to here, right? It could easily just kind of do this and then come back to it, and then do this and come back to it. So it's not as a higher confluence trade. as some of the other ones. So a lot of times I won't short the retest off of this one. But when it comes down through here and retest off this, then I will short this just until I see signs of weakness. And then I'll get out. So that's how I do the coming down into the value area. Coming up into value area, it's the opposite. If it bounce retest off of this, that's a long to there. Okay. If it comes up and it bounces on POC, that's a long to there. And if it comes up out of here and bounces, that's a long to whenever you see weakness, and then you get out, because it could push out, just like how you see whenever we're doing these and I'm like, hey, it likes to go out, bull flag, retest the top of these, and if there's still more buyers, it'll push up to the next node. But if there's not, then it'll drop back down in and start chopping again. And so you don't know when that's going to happen. So basically you just trade it until you hit the first sign of like weakness, and then you just take out. If you want to have, I mean, you could let it run, but if you want to have like a higher win rate, then that's what you would do. So that's how you would trade them. That's the trade ideas that I take. Pretty set. It's real clear and set rules, right? You don't have to worry about too many confluences or nothing. It's just very simple. Come down in, retest, take the short to there. Like, it gives you clear levels of where to go to and all that stuff. That's why I like using this model, or whatever you want to call it, because it takes out the guesswork. It takes out the guesswork. I'm wanting to short right now, but I'm also waiting because I just got in here. I haven't been watching price action, so I haven't really gotten a feel for it. I do probably need to drop down to the 1 minute. I could probably get a better feel of what's going on. So what I'm gonna do, just to get this party started, I'm gonna wait for that drop right there. I want to see if it's going to close below, retest off. We'll short from there down, probably targeting. Do we have any demand zones? Well, we'll just do it until it starts looking weak, I guess. We'll do it until the short looks weak, like it's going to come back up. Okay. But I want to see it close below this line right here. Kind of do a little pop-up like it just did. Just in case if it wants to just continue this trend and pop up and come up here and chop for a little bit. I don't want to get stuck in that, right? I do think we're overall bearish though because of the news. Maybe that 900, 905 area, Monday open. Yeah, Monday open is... Ryan Max said 24,898 is take profit. What'd you do? You're shorted 24,898. 24,898. All right, guys, so let's draw out T-Mac. T-Mac over there with that Macticator. It works pretty freaking good from my knowledge. 898 right there. That's old T-Mac's take profit right there. We're gonna see if that hits. And I want to... T-Mac, what's your color? Or Ryan, what's your brand color? I know it's like multiple colors, but what was like the main color? All right, it closed. I'm gonna take the short now. Boom, I'm in it for 1 mini. I'm gonna go right above the nearest supply zone, so right here above the old VWAP basically, and that gives us so we entered at 17 points. We're at, okay, well actually the ATR is only at 5, so that would be 10 points plus 1, so really just 11 points. So I'll bring it down to right there. He likes orange. Okay, Ryan is orange. Boom. Oh, we can get a better orange than that. That orange is weak. Let's get a better orange than that. Boom, baby. Give it some brightness. Give it some thickness. Got the Mac line girthy as hell right there. Look at that. All right. Mac D, baby. Okay. Risking about $165 on this trade. I'm gonna go down to right here. So I'm gonna, what I'm doing here, guys, is I'm front ranning the Mac. Okay, I'm gonna front ran them, and then hopefully it doesn't hit mine, miss his, and keep going, right? Hopefully, but I'm gonna front run them. Now we wait. Yes, now we wait. Okay, question off topic. If my aqua futures are realized P&L is 1965, but my total profit for today is negative 1209, that means I did not meet my consistency rule requirements of 1200. Correct. Yes. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. The count's fine. You're just, the only thing is you're gonna have to trade on it a little bit longer. And I forget how to do the math of that exactly. I want to say it's, so you're at 1200. No, 1965. Dang, you went way past, bro. 1965 divided by 40%. So you're going to have to make $4,912 to pass that account. So you're going to have to make about $1,400 more dollars past the 3,000.
Order filled.
Oh, I got stopped out for $164. That's a problem with using those low time frame trends, but I still think we're bearish. I think my stop loss was just at a bad spot. I probably should have came right over this little spike right here. Probably should have put it right there. Nah, that's okay.
Order filled.
I'm gonna re-enter the short. I'm gonna re-enter the short, and I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go just above that little spike right there. Y'all see that little spike? See the little spike action right there? A little spike sticking out. I'm gonna go right above that. Just because I still think we're bearish. News doesn't look good. Trump out here throwing out, we are in a trade war with China, trying to scare everybody. What is up, shorts? What you guys doing over there? Y'all want to jump over to the horizontal where everybody else is at? Come check out the crew. Let me see here. Do they show your consistency in the dashboard? I think you just have to, they may show it in there. I'm not sure. I don't ever look at it because I always just know I got to stay under 1200. So I don't ever need to actually calculate it. But as long as you stay under 1200, you're good. If you go over it, you'll probably have to calculate it. There's a lot of like places you can get a consistency calculator though, which is kind of like an Excel sheet, and just put in what your P&L is and stuff. and it'll calculate it for you. I think Trade Day has one. If you go to the frequently asked questions on Trade Day, and go to the consistency, I think somewhere in that frequently asked question, it'll show you a consistency calculator. You heard some people were having YouTube issues. Mine's been fine all day. Told you, wait for the break, the last level to see some weakness. Yeah, you right. What's your name, by the way? Because I can't read what your name's in. I can't read that. Just tell me what your name is. What do I call you, brother? She Slays is in that building. What's up, She Slays? However much you go over in one day, just add to your total target. Here we go. I'm gonna hit my original target right there. Oh, Hussein. Okay. Hussein. Got it. Red, what time frame do you use your value area strategies during New York? It doesn't matter. The pivots are the pivots. It doesn't matter what time frame you're on. You could do it on 1 minute, you could do it on 5 minutes, you could do it on 15 minutes. It doesn't matter. As far as in like the retest though, you'd want it on 1 minute. I use it. I'm either on, yeah, I'm on 1 minute when I do it. But I mean, if you're on a 5 minute, what happens is you'll just see it dip down, and then you'll see that same candle kind of push up like this. It'll have like the wick right there, right? There's the candle. It'll do that for a minute, and then it'll start dipping back down. And once it starts dipping back down, that's your entry to go. So I mean, you could still do it on a 5 minute. It'll just look a little different. That's all. But it's the same. It's the same concept. Come on, I know this bad boy wants to drop. Why does it keep taking forever? VIX must be high. Charles, get your kid in there and show him you are not scared and port that Charles. I asked my 4-year-old one time to take a trade for me, Charles. I said, this was back before I got, like, when I was only streaming to like 20 people. I had my son come in here. He couldn't go to sleep. And I told him, I said, which way do I go, up or down? And if you're right, I'll buy you a milkshake tomorrow. And so he said up or whatever. So I took the trade, and sure enough, it went up. My target profit hit. So the next day on my way home, I stopped and got him a milkshake. So now every time he sees me trading or whatever and he's up, he'll come out and be like, Dad, can I make some of that milkshake money again? God, I'm trying to get some of that milkshake money. Let me show you. And I'm like, no, not on this one, bud. My 5-year-old trades. I take notes. Yeah, Ryan, for real. Kids are just like, I don't know what it is. They just, maybe because they don't think about it. That's the thing. They're not thinking about it. They just do it. Hitting this little volume node right here, as you guys can see. Getting a little confluence off of that. That's why we saw the big pop, 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 pop. The little popcorn action going on. But if it passes right about there, it should keep going down pretty quickly, actually. Honestly, now that I'm gonna keep mine right where it is. If we can get down past that. It wicked, but it didn't get down past it. We're going to be doing an Aqua Futures giveaway tonight, guys. A 50K Aqua Futures giveaway. I did do another random giveaway in the Discord today. Just for the active members. So that's just because, you know, to reward the actives. Hi, you're shorting. Yes, yes, Bear. We are bearing it up tonight. They're not greedy or fearful. Yeah, for real, Kelly. They don't know what risk reward. My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, and they're like, it's better than y'all, damn right. Yeah. I could teach you, but I have to charge. Do you guys know how to clip? Y'all know how to clip? I need my members to start making some clips for me because I don't have a video editor anymore. So I need some clips. All right, Ryan, well, I hit mine. Let's see if you get yours too. All right, now go down and tap to Ryan. If not, I front ran him. Ryan got front ran it. Oh no, Ryan. Oh no. I'm just kidding. I'm sure it'll hit it. Family Guy. Shout out Infinite Trades. Big shout out Infinite Trades. Shout out Infinite Trades. Ryan said, patience, young petty one. Ryan's been trading for a long time. I'm over here like the newbie trader, like, you lost, sucker. And then it drops another 100 points. Oh no, Red thinks he can sing. Man, I know I can sing. I don't think. And I will always love you. I'm just kidding. I'm pulling out that Tox Tiger singing. Or Stock Tiger. I think he can sing better than me, though. I'm not gonna lie. I can't sing worth the crap, but I could play a lot of instruments. I could play a lot of instruments, though. I've been playing guitar for, 15 years. I played piano for like 20 years. Trombone I played for a few years. And percussion I played for a few years. YouTube is having issue today. What's wrong with YouTube, guys? What's wrong with the YouTubes? YouTube better not have no issue. Not while I'm on here streaming. Take profit hit. Let's go. Yeah, buddy. I could play some Kiss songs. I play a lot of Leonard Skinner. Leonard Skinner lives in the same town. Well, the remaining ones that are alive. I forget if it's Ronnie Van Zant or Donnie Van Zant, but they live in the same town as me. I went over to their house for Super Bowl party a few years back, and it was pretty cool. Man came out. I thought he was going to come out like a rocker, you know what I mean? Like leather pants and boots and, you know, like just rocker style. He came out in a big red FUBU sweater and a big old golden cross chain. I was like, what the hell? I thought, but he's the coolest guy you ever meet, though. He was like, come on in, and he showed us like his hunting room and stuff. He has a bar, right? You go into his hunting room. It has like the hunting trophies all the way around and stuff, but he has a bar right in the middle of it. And inside the bar, if you're looking at the front of the bar, there's a glass window inside the middle of it. Like it's all wood, but inside the middle of it, there's a glass bar or a glass window. And then he has like some bushes and leaves and stuff inside laying down. And he has a stuffed baby deer in like a sitting position. And then like a little tree branch that comes over by him. And I was like, what? I was like, why do you got a baby deer in there? Is it real? And he was like, yeah, it's a real baby deer. He was like, I killed the mama when I was hunting and I didn't want to leave it because it would have died anyway. So he took it and stuffed it and put it in his bar. It's pretty cool. I used to play Sweet Home Alabama on guitar a long time ago. Bum, bum, ba-da, bum, bum, ba-da, dun, 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 dun. I hope I don't get... Watch me get copyright just for humming it. Mama, I'm coming home. That's Ozzy Osbourne. Oh, no. Oh, never mind. I see what you're saying now. Curtis Lowe. I play Curtis Lowe. I play pretty much all of them. I make up a lot of stuff too. I make a lot of like originals. I'm gonna tell you, since I started trading, I haven't played guitar at all. I need to. Y'all just reminded me. I need to get back into playing my guitar. Mac D. Ryan, you got that. Oh man, so close, brother. So close. I don't know why I wanted to see it not hit, but like, because I want you to make the money, but it's just like, you know, it's that shock factor of like, oh no, it would have hit it, it rocketed out of here. But I don't really want that to happen though. I do want it to hit it. There's like a little piece of me that just wanted to freaking skyrocket, but I'd feel bad if it did, and then, you know, I want you to win, Ryan. I think you did win, Ryan. Did it hit? It's like a tick away on my screen. Either way, we count that as a W. The MacD got a W. Good job, brother. That little pop, I just caught the little pop off of this. Because I didn't know when it popped this right here. That's why I put my stop loss here. I didn't know when it popped this right here if it was gonna come up, catch enough bid to come back up into this range up here. So I just went ahead and took the easy route out, you know. It hit. Let's go, baby. The MacD hit. That's that Macticator. Probably 880s next. I'm gonna try out the Macticator, Ryan Mac. If you guys don't know, he's made his own indicator called the Macticator. I don't really know like the whole story about it. I don't want to like try to tell you I know all about it because I don't want to give anybody the wrong information. But I'm gonna try it out, and I might do it on stream one night and show you guys in case you guys ever want to look at it. But he be winning trades. It's a trading view indicator. We are just dumping off this bad news right here. Sculpture said, "Where's the indicator?" Ryan, drop your link or whatever in there, so that way anybody that wants to check out the Macticator, they can check it out. Curtis Lowe is a banger, Lunchable. Yes, sir, it is. And what's up, Lunchable? Hope you had a green day today. My Doji members. What news? Trump posted sometime today after market close that we are in a trade war with China, like in a bad, like he posted it in like a bad way. And so, you know, the market after this dip, right? The market after this dip right here, it retraced back halfway because Trump had posted right after this had happened that, oh, we're going to be fine with China. We're good with China. No worries. We overreacted or whatever. But then when we were up here or wherever, he had put out a little tweet or Truth Social that that we are in a trade war with China, like all in a bad way. Ryan Mac, nice trade, bro. Yep, that was a good one, Ryan Mac. No cooking oil for you. Yeah, what is about the cooking oil? And is it really that serious? Because I'm not gonna lie, I'm a Southern boy and I love frying everything. So if I can't get no cooking oil, I'm gonna be pissed. Y'all gonna see me get on here being the real red candle. So I'm gonna be redder than I'm gonna be mad if I can't get my cooking oil. All right, guys, bedtime. Take care. All right, Sophie, thank you for chilling. I hope you have a good night, brother. What? Yeah, okay, we answered that. You guys over there on the short side, he said, what a dump. Yes, sir. Also, Gaston, if you want to come over to the horizontal, that's where we're all chilling at. Jump on over, brother. 7 days free. Yeah. Yeah, you guys jump over and Ron, if you want to put a link to wherever you got that thing at, or however they can check it out. Anybody want to check it out? I haven't personally used it yet, but I know Ron's been in the game for a long time. He ain't gonna use something that don't work. So sounds like a Diddy thing. Mac Decatur. Yeah, Diddy's innocent. They freed him. They freed my boy Diddy. I really got to stop saying that because I don't know if he really did anything or not. I don't know. I never really kept up with that whole news. The whole Diddy thing was popping off when I was learning how to trade. So I was like, Diddy or candles? Diddy or candles? Well, Diddy's in prison. He can't help me. So I'm going with the candles. And I didn't really pay much attention to it. I hit the like button, red candles. Thank you, Kenny. And if you guys that haven't hit the like button, please. It's like taking your shoes off before you come up into the house, right? We need that. I probably could have jumped on that long, and I was thinking about it, but I don't know. I don't trust it. I don't trust it because of the news. I don't trust it because of the news. Alright, this little supply zone right here. You guys can see that little supply ply right there. What is that? What is that right there? That's the supply zone. See how perfectly hit it. Push down. Is it going to come back and go through it? Or is it just going to keep on keeping on? Probably going to keep on keeping on since the news ain't that great. Also, if you look at it from the volume side of things, we were chopping up from there to there, right? We come out. We're trying to retest the bottom of this. We're trying to retest this zone from the bottom. If it starts bear flagging on us, right? If it starts bear flagging on us, then we're catching another short, baby. Another banger. If it doesn't, and it pumps up back into here and starts making a bull flag, then we catching a long. I can go either way with it. I'm wanting more of the short side, so I'm hoping it bear flags just because, you know, I feel more bearish tonight than bullish. But yeah, we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. Ryan said affiliate red candles. I just get paid for this. It's alright, brother. I'll just try to help out. I don't mind. It's all good. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love making money, but just catch up with me one day. You know what I mean? That's all. And really, it's for the Red Candle Nation. If it can help out our community and get them on the right side of the trades, and I'm happy. I want Red Candle Nation to be freaking winners, baby. That way, when we get invited to a Tradeify tournament, we're gonna be killing it. What's good, Tommy Stark? I am long 24902. What chart is this? Tuchu Kowu. This is the NQ futures. Just joined. Yeah, well, welcome aboard. This is the NQ futures. If you want, I'm also streaming on the horizontal. Here, let me do this for you. Here, join this live. If you're just joining and you want to learn more about futures trading, I don't know if you ever trade futures, but we're on a prop firm. For any of you guys that are new, basically you pay for the prop firm. You could pay anywhere from $15 to $30 to $100, you know, whatever. And that's the only money you risk. And then you trade, they give you the money, like the 50K on sim money to trade. You trade on it. If you hit a profit target, then you basically can get a payout in real money with only risking that initial balance that you started with. So if any of you guys are new to futures or prop firm trading and you want to try to add a little extra income at nighttime when you're away from your job because you ain't got time to get a part-time job like me, then jump on into the Discord and I will help onboard you guys. Or we have a great community. Red Candle Nation is strong and they all help out people all the time. So all you gotta do is join that Discord, ask some questions, get started. Okay, looks like we're refusing the bear flag and coming up. I want to see it kind of pumping here and bull flag up a little bit. What I'm gonna do is, oh no, are we coming back down for the bear flag? What are we doing? All right, well, it's gonna take a couple candles regardless if we bear flag or come up and bull flag. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be right back. I do have to go run and do something real quick. Give me 2 minutes. I'll leave the chart up for you guys. Give me 2 minutes. I'm gonna take a guess here. This is what I'll do. I'll take a guess at this and I'm gonna say it's probably going to, what do I think it's gonna do? Hold on. I want to throw a trade up for you guys while I go do this real quick. That way y'all got something to watch. So let me see if I can. I mean, really, I'd rather watch it happen before. Hourly looking like a bear flag. It's a 4 hour. When did we open the 4 hour? The 4 hour we opened just now. We've been pushing down. Thought that, been pushing up. Means it probably still wants to come down. Okay, so I'm just gonna take the short side. Yeah, I'm gonna take the short side. Overall, that's my market bias for the night anyways, unless other news comes out. So what I'll do is I'm gonna put in a short right
Order
there.
filled.
And I'm gonna give it to, I'm gonna give it right above there. I feel like the trade's gonna be over before I even leave. Calm down, NQ. All right, be a quick little scalpy scalp. If it hits, I'll be right back. Smash the like button. Don't freaking go anywhere. Are you gonna do this before I even get? Oh, well, whatever. It stops me out. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. And just to let you guys know, I did pass Aqua Futures account today. So we're going to get that funded, no activation fee. And hopefully, I'm going to get a payout on this one. I'm going to target $600 a day for 5 days, get that full payout, and I'm going to blast that thing everywhere. It's going on Twitter, Instagram, everywhere. Oh, come on, baby. Don't fail me. Make a bull flag. I don't even care if it comes all the way down here. I just want to see. I just want to see the bull flag. You got the pump. You got the little bull flag. The quick little boom boom, right? I want that. I want that. I know. That's the most jacked up trend line you ever seen, but it makes me feel better. Okay? It makes me feel like there's some line of defense there so it doesn't hit this. I'm just kidding. I'm going to remove that because it's a really bad trend line. Even Tori wouldn't approve. I swear I'm going to stop making Tori jokes. Tori punching the sky right now. Yeah, Tori's trend lines. Tori's like, okay, you make a trend line on the day, and then you can come down and make a trend line on the 4 hour, and then on the 1 hour, and then on the 15 minutes. Next thing you know, I got my whole freaking charts looking like Star Wars Battlefront. I don't know what trend line to look at anymore. Did you pass trading Asia or mix with New York? Can't. So it was that Aqua Futures account. We mainly traded on Asia, but I actually made the remaining balance on this morning's New York. All right. I might as well stop this out. That's a lost trade right there. So we get a little bit of pullback before I can stop out. Right there. I'll stop it out right there. Boom. Okay. So we're pretty much break even at this point. We made some off the short, and we lost that one. Well, in all honesty, I was just trying to put on a trade real quick. So it is what it is. It is Bull's turn now. That's right, Hassan. Just need a flag the size of the pole. You need a pole for that flag? Alright. Let's check. Let's check real quick. I just gotta make sure there's no... I need to keep financial juice up. No, nothing new. Okay. Alright, so let me try to figure out what the heck. Let's drop to the 5 minute. So basically Asia tonight is just ranging, right? It's just... Well, technically to there it could go, right? Or let's say... Let me define this down a little bit. So Asia's just ranging tonight, huh? See, being bearish tonight, I'd like to see it. I'd like to see it back down into there. A drop down into here. But this could be the night that Asia just ranges, right? Short, long, which they do have those nights where they just like to range back and forth, back and forth.
Order filled.
All right, I'm gonna go heavy. I'm going heavy. 3. Damn it, man. I gotta lock this down. All right, I'm going 3 contracts. Three contracts, and the idea it's gonna go in my favor really quickly. If we can hit right here, that'll be my daily profit target for this account. Let's get serious. You can find me there, Ryan. Yeah. Ryan, if you can't do it in the YouTube chat, you could put it in the Discord. Just go ahead and post your Discord one time in there for whoever wants to try it out. Oh, no. All right. I'm not liking it. I'm not liking it. To the moon, Kiko. Whose side are you on, bro? Come on. You can't tell me we can't just get a little pop back down here. A little pop back down. Come on. At this point, just get me out the trade. I went in too heavy. All right, this thing's just wanting to pump, ain't it? I feel like it's ranging, though. I feel like it's going to literally just do this and then come around and come right back. So I really don't want to stop it out of the trade, but at the same time, I really don't want to lose that much on risk. Bears getting trapped here, right? Bears are getting trapped. That's the problem. Yeah. It is what it is. We get trapped here, then we get trapped here. Trying to regain your son's respect for being scared. I'm scared right now. This was a big size. I was trying to get this daily hit. We're bouncing off of the POC right now. All right. I think I may need to trail this. Actually, no. No, I'm not going to trail it. I'm going to put it right back to where I had it at. not gonna trail it. Think about that milkshake money. I know, right? Dang it, man. Come on, baby. Give me this daily hit. Come on, NQ. Don't you freaking do it, man. You've chopped the range. Now come back down through the range. Ain't nobody bullish right now. Trade war. Trade war with China. Remember that? Remember where like all our products come from? Remember how like the prices are about to skyrocket because Trump and Z just can't get along? They're like a bunch of little children. Like, remember that? Yeah, so bring the price down. We don't... I'm gonna stop promoting NQ. If NQ don't come down, I'm done promoting it. We'll go promote ES or Gold or something, or YM. Out here giving NQ free promo and they don't even respect my trades. Are tariffs supposed to spark American manufacturing? Yeah, but it ain't gonna be overnight. They gotta build the manufacturer. They gotta bring all it back to America. That costs money. There's a lot of... Oh my God, this thing. You just out of nowhere. You just want to freaking... You just want to dump and dump and dump. And now you just want to... No news, no nothing. Let's just all of a sudden throw in all the Pokemon money at one time. All the Charizard money. All the Bulbasaur money. All the Venusaur money. Just throw it all in at one time. All the PSA 10. 70% long NQ. James, you're not helping. Okay? This is not helping me, James. I'm already going through the psychological battle as it is. I don't need more added to it. Alright. Come on. This has got to be a bull. Even if it's a bull flag, we're in the money, right? Even if it's a bull flag. You can still be bullish. Just be bullish in the right way, right? Have the right bull pattern. How many people are long right now? Where are the red candle? Where are the red? Yeah, where's the red candles? I need you to look at all these red candles, and now all of a sudden there's just no more. Kiko, you're supposed to be my Doji member. To the moon. All right, you know what? If you all think it's going long, let's freaking go long, baby. Let's do it. J-hook that bad boy up. Don't you die on me today. Go on and pump it. Pump it, NQ. I'll change the red candles white. I'll change the white candles red. I'll do whatever we need to do. Just bring it back. No, now it's going back that way. No, come back this way. Stupid NQ. NQ's gonna make me tilt tonight. I can tell y'all right now. I'm gonna freaking full port this thing. There you go, baby. That's all I'm asking for. That's all I'm asking for. Come on. I'm just kidding. I wasn't even scared. I knew it was gonna come back down. I wasn't even. Look at that. Isn't that crazy? Fake out. Get faked out. No, 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 no. Come to Papa. Come on down. Where we at? All we need is 15 points. That ain't nothing for NQ. My grandmother hits 15 points with her eyes closed. We can do this. We can do this, Red Candle Nation. Every time I say Red Candle Nation really fast, tell me it don't sound like Red Donation. We can do this, Red Candle Nation. Wait, what, Ryan? 24,895 retest? 24,895. Nuh-uh, don't say that. How about a 24,923 retest first? Oh, 895. Yeah, we're gonna get the 895 retest. What's the Macadator doing? What's the what's the Big Mac saying, Ryan? The Macdicator. Tell me the Macdicator saying we're going down, baby. I'm about to just add another one on. Yeah, I'm about to just add another one on and just move this up closer so we have a better chance, right? Is that what we should do? Come on, baby. Come on. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Look at that. You thought I was scared? I ain't scared. Red Candle Nation, baby. Nobody's scared. It was all a show. It was all for show. I didn't doubt nothing. Ain't nobody scared. We ain't scared out here. Move stop loss to break even if it bounces long. Can't good freaking. Well, I gotta wait because it could fill this candle right here, right? It could do this. You know, I don't want to. That's an ugly. The EpiPen got ugly all of a sudden, like a crayon. Yeah, see, if we were in the long right now, this right here would just look like, it would just look like it's squeezing, right? You got the little, give me the freaking trend line, stupid. Look, squeezing, baby. We got that squeezer. Yup. And then what's going to happen is it's going to force down in this little area and then it's just going to squeeze. We're pumping now. We are pumping. Red candles pumping. Let me flip it back around. Because last time I did that, I forgot. And I left it. And I was trying to figure out why so many people were bullish. It was a bad day. Come on, we need this daily hit. Well, we got to get rid of that EMA, guys. You already know the 58. You already know the candle blocker cannot be there. The candle blocker cannot be there. Actually, I need to see it because I need to know when to pull out. Look, they're front running it already. Motherfuckers. Don't you do it, 58. I'm gonna stop promoting you too. You and NASDAQ getting the can. Emmanuel said, what's up, Emmanuel? Jump over to the horizontal stream. You guys can see my full screen and everybody else is over there. I'll put it in chat for you guys. Also, for you guys in the horizontal, break even on the stop, bro. Oh, I'm hovering this X. I'm going to take profits. I'm not even going to break even. I'll just take profits. First sign of weakness. I'm not going to look at the weakness here because I know it's the 58. It's going to have some reaction. But the 58 is still below the VWAP. So because it's below the VWAP, I would be more scared of a test this way than a test this way. All jokes aside. Now, if the oh, because I have the highlighter, that's why it looks like a crayon. If the EMA was up here and we came and tested, then yeah, I'm gonna be a lot more scared. But the EMA, it's gotta get the candle's gotta get on the right side of the candle blocker. It was already on the wrong side of it to begin with. Oh no, we're gonna hit our daily target again on the chat account. That'd be 2 nights in a row we hit our dailies. And all we gotta do is do it again tomorrow, and we gotta fund it with trade day, baby. Charles said it's okay to show your emotions and being scared, which sounded all good, right? It sounded like he was being genuine, and then he hit me with the "it's natural for some." That's funny, Charles. That's that passive aggressive. That's that like, don't run that rumble bot, boy. That's that passive aggressive. Don't run the rumble bot. Don't be a hero. 10, 15 points. Why don't we just take the full daily though, Danielo? Oh, I just broke my green screen. God dang it. I got excited. God dang it, Bobby. Okay, I think we're good. Let's go, baby. Pump it. You know what I'm saying? All right. So we're good on this account. We got two dailies. Bam, bam. I always target just below 900 because obviously you don't want to go over the consistency rule. So we hit the 900 tomorrow. Oh, we don't have a stream tomorrow. Oh no. What's today? Wednesday or Thursday? Oh yeah, no, we do have a stream tomorrow. So tomorrow night, right here, we'll hit another 9. That'll put us at 26. And then during New York on Friday, I'll finish it up. And then we'll have a funded on the chat account right there. And then now we could jump over to this trade day. This trade day, we're 900, you know. Do I want to mess with that? Or do I want to do, this account's 900. They're all 900. I need a lower account. I can't do my Aqua Futures because I just passed it. It's in funded stage. I got to wait for it to fund it. So I'm saying, see, that's what I was talking about the other night, guys. If you can identify that New York is just ranging, right? Short the tops, long the bottoms. Until it breaks out and shows you otherwise, that's all you got to do. We're ranging tonight. Also, it was kind of like a short off of, look, POC, every time it's come up and tapped POC of the New York session, has dropped back down. I can't seem to get over that POC. Looks like you need another E valve. I do. Who should we go with? Out of the prop firms that I'm affiliated with, who do you guys like the most? Which one do y'all like the most out of the affiliation prop firms? Let's pull them up. So we got Funded Next, My Funded Futures, Trade Day. You know I got them trade days. We got Apex, big dog in the house right there, Apex. We got Aqua Futures. That's the underdog coming up to take over all of them. We got Top One. We got Bullinox. Which one should we go with? Let's see. You guys on the shorts live, if you want to jump over to the horizontal, and if any of you guys are new to futures trading with prop firm, where you can literally get turn your, well, I'm not gonna say all that. It's not financial advice, but if you want to try to make money on the side outside of your real job, this is the way that I've started doing it. If you want to look into getting involved in trading, then join the Discord and we'll walk you through the baby steps it takes to get there. All right, so let's look at this. So right now we have My Funded Futures, Apex, Aqua Futures, My Funded Futures, Take Profit Trader. I'm not affiliated with Take Profit Trader, Roman. I said the ones that we're affiliated with. And not that there's anything wrong with Take Profit Trader. I like Take Profit Trader. But to be honest with you, I'd rather pay $60 for a daily payout account than $100. And I can't even use Project X with Take Profit Trader. So I'm going to stick with Trade Day for now. Now, if Take Profit Trader comes out on Project X and they get reasonable prices, then it's neck and neck at that point. You know, then it's fair game. Then at that point, I would probably go with Take Profit Trader. But because Trade Day has that over them, I'm going to stick with them right now. If you guys want any of these prop firms, come in here, hit the link, or just use code RED when you're checking out. Help support the channel, and also it helps support us getting more giveaways for you guys, which, you know, we love to do. My Fun Futures, Nandez said, get another trade day, another one. I already got 3 getting ready to get funded. If you need to take 2 jobs, Yep, Charles, you got it. Charles, just trying to promote futures out here. I want to onboard more people into futures. It's been a fun ride for me, and it's been very enjoyable, and it's filled my day in the boring moments of it up with a lot of excitement. So I want people to have that same excitement. Brandon said Top Step. Hell no. My Fun Futures is solid. Okay, so fund it next. Punisher said. Punisher, you guys start smashing this link right here, because they said they'd give us some giveaways if y'all start using Fund It Next. And from my understanding, Fund It Next is the fastest to pay out, right? So that should be a good accounts to go with. I'll have to check them out. Trade Day, daily payouts. Yep, Kelly, that's why I got 3 of them. You already know, Kelly. Aqua Futures good, but too much limitations. What limitations don't you like about them, Ahmed? If you don't mind, I'm curious to know what limitations, because I think the rules are actually easier than most. She Slay said Aqua, let's go. Brennan said was poppin'. We're trying to figure out what prop firm we need to go with right now. We're trying to figure out what prop firm we want to go with. My Fun Futures. Man, as many of you guys that like My Fun Futures, start smashing My Fun Futures code RED right here. They also will give us giveaways. I've talked to them. We're waiting on some affiliation codes through code RED to get hit, and they're going to give us some giveaways. KR Trades also said My Fun at Futures. Faye, that was a hard hell no on Top Step. Well, I mean, let's do this, all right? Because I feel like there's just like those few people that are like Top Step lovers. You know what I mean? Like they're blinded by the love of Top Step. And I can't figure out why. I just can't. You know what I love about Top Step? The fact that they brought us Project X. I love that about them. And I will always use their platform, Project X. However, I just don't want to really use their prop firm. And let's look, and I'll show you why. Okay? Once again, there's nothing wrong with Top Step. But let's look. All right. 50K account is $50. Okay? That's not bad. $50 is not bad. I don't want to sign in. I want to look at the rules of your account. All traders pay a one-time $149. Now that's bad. So now we went from $50 to $200. Already, I don't even need to look at the rest of the rules. I'm already out. Because for $10 cheaper, I can get an account with no activation fee. With Tradeify, and I'm not even affiliated with them, I could get an account for the same price with like no activate. No, I'm sorry. I think there's like 70 or something. So maybe there's a little bit more. But okay, let's just dig a little deeper though. Let's dig a little deeper. Let's go to the help center here. Let's look at their accounts. Top Step programs. Where is their just regular eval questions here? Let's get started. Let's see. Come on, Top Step. Where is just your eval rules, man? Why you gotta make this so hard? Top Step already pissing me off. Let's see. data, everything but the rules that are on the eval. Okay, trading platforms. Once again, all rules evading the most important thing people are trying to find, which is what are the rules on the eval? Why are you gonna make it so hard? Top step combine information. Okay, how do I get started? Combine parameters. I think this is what we're looking for. Here we go. Finally. Okay. Hidden through the wheat. We found it. All right. So rules right here. Reach and maintain consistency rule 50%. All right. So it's $50, 50%, and then $150. So $200, 50%. Do not hit or exceed daily. Okay. So as of right now, even if I wanted to pay for the fund it, right, I would go with Bullinox because I'm only paying 15 or at most 20 something dollars, or Apex, which is 15 or 20 something dollars. Then I get it funded. Then I only pay $80 with Apex lifetime because that's what the promo they have going right now if you guys use code RED. Or I would go at Bullinox and I would pay the $139. It still would be cheaper than Top Step, and I can still use Project X. All right, that's based off of what we just seen. Do not hit your daily loss limit. Well, on Apex and Bullinox, which is still cheaper, you could pass in one day. There's no 50% consistency rule, and I have no daily loss limit. Once again, better. Let's look. Let's point out all the other reasons why. How do your monthly subscriptions work? What if I reset? If I break a rule? All right. So as far as in the eval goes, I can name you 4 better things right now than this. Okay. And cheaper. So let's go and look at their fundits. Now, maybe if their fundits are worth it, then that's different, right? If they have really good stuff about their fundit, that's different. So let's look and see. I'm not trying to be biased. I want to make sure I give it a full. I haven't actually given Top Step a full look through. Okay, so I'm looking at this as if I'm buying an account right now because I want to buy an account right now and I want to know which one I want to buy from. So let's look at Top Step. If they prove me wrong, I will buy an account through them. Trading combine parameters. Didn't we just go through this? Where's the funded accounts? I thought I clicked on funded accounts. Here we go. Funded account. XFAs, right? That's their fundeds. Is XFA their fundeds, or is XFA, it's called an XFA? Is that funded FA, or is that straight to funded? I don't want the straight to funded. I just want the, like, you pass the eval and you buy the funded. FXA is the funded. Okay. So FXA is the funded. Okay, so let's look. Express funded account parameters. All right. Scaling plan. Rule number 1. The scaling plan objective of Express funded account, it's evaluated each day. As you build or lose equity, so as you gain money and lose money, your buying power will increase or decrease based on, okay, so it's your basic scaling rule. What's the parameters? So anything below 1,500, you can use 2 lots. I'm okay with that. That's not bad for a scaling rule. Anything over 3 lots, that's fine. I normally trade between 1 and 3 anyways. So scaling rule, fine. We're good with that. No biggie. What else we got? Payout policy. As of make $150 for a winning day towards eligibility. For traders still on legacy dashboard, they will need to make $200, but we wouldn't be on that. We'd be on $150. Traders can request up a payout up to, okay, so $150, still not the best, guys. It's $100 with Aqua Futures. It's $100 with almost all of them, right? So still not better. Okay, so everything we've looked at so far has been worse than the other ones that I trade with. And those are just facts. This is not biased opinion. These are just facts. For trader, okay, so let's look at what you get. Do I get how are my payouts? Trader can request up to payout up to 50% of the account balance. Okay, so you make 3,000, you can take out 1,500. That's not bad. Accumulating 5 winning trading days per payout request. A winning trading day is counted when a day's net P&L is 150 or more, which still, even if we were looking at it, that's still not a big deal. Is it worse than other prop firms? Yes. But is it that bad? No, because in order for you to make enough money to take a payout anyways, you're going to have to at least hit $150 a day. Unless you're like slugging it for a month. I mean, which nobody really does that. Except for the ones that can't work the Rumble bot. Did you like that one, Charles? I'm just kidding. All right, the maximum of 5,000 per payout is only in the express funded account. Okay, so maximum of 5,000. So I'm assuming is that one pay period? After requesting a payout, traders must restart the cycle and accumulate another 5 days. Winning days do not need to be consecutive days. After taking a payout, a trader must complete 5 additional winning days from the date most recently payout the process before being eligible for the next payout. Okay, that's pretty standard. That's fine. Daily payouts in live funded. Okay, well, I'm not worried about live. I ain't never been live before, so I don't care about that. Payout frequently asked questions. When can I take a payout? What is profit split? That's what's important to me. I need to know that. All right, traders receive 100% of the first 10,000. Once again, worse than most. Most of them are 15,000. And then you have places like Apex, which are 25,000. After the first 10,000, the profit split becomes 90-10. I don't, honestly, at this point, I don't even really need to look anymore. Every parameter they have is worse and more expensive than any other one. So I wouldn't use them. I'm not saying they're bad. Don't hate me, Top Step lovers, okay? I'm not saying they're bad. But am I going to pay $2 for a half a Snickers or $1 for a whole Snickers? I'm going to pay $1 for a whole Snickers. And you can't even request 5K payouts, Charles said. All right. But anyways, so there you go. I went over it. Now, if you've just used Top Step for a long time and you're just comfortable with them, you like the reputability that they carry, then by all means, then that's what you're paying for. That's what you're using them for. But if you're looking at price comparison with rule comparison, then there's just better options out there. Fund It Next, you can get paid within 3 days and it's cheaper. My Fund It Futures, you can get paid and have all these different account types that some of them are better rules and it's cheaper. Trade Day, cheaper. And you have daily payouts. Apex, hella cheaper and still better rules. Aqua Futures, cheaper, better rules. Top One, I don't know. I've never had an account through Top One. Bull and Ox, Top One, you can get a straight to fund it cheaper than you would pay for the Top Step. You wouldn't even have to do the eval. You just skip the evaluation, save the money you were going to use to do that, and then just buy you a straight to fund it through Top Step. Code red, $89. What's the best in your opinion? Brandon, I don't have a... So, in my opinion, there's a best depending on what I'm looking for. In my opinion, for daily payouts, the best is going to be Trade Day. In my opinion, for fastest to a payout, meaning from the time you get any account through them to the time you can get a payout, is Fund It Next. I haven't used them, but I know a lot of other streamers and I know they're reputable, so that would be the best for that. My Fund It Futures supposed to be the best all around. Aqua Futures, the best pricing for end of day account. So this would be kind of like a all around or checks all the boxes type deal. Top One, best to straight to fund it because they're super cheap. Aqua Futures also has a good straight to fund it. It's a little more though. And then if I'm looking for cheap, Bull and Ox is going to be the best. And not denying payouts because they rarely ever deny payouts. So Bull and Ox is going to be the best for that. Apex, being able to scale 20 accounts, getting cheap accounts, getting 25,000 of the first 100 profit split, best in that. So when I say best, they're all best. All of these are best in something, right? None of them are going to be best in all of them, but they're all best in something. Right now, for me, I've mainly been trading Trade Day, Apex, Aqua Futures. Those are the three that I've mainly been trading. But I mean, I still like Bull and Ox. I've gotten a payout through Bull and Ox. It's one of the 2 payouts I've gotten since I've been trading. One of them has been in Bull and Ox. Top 1, I haven't really tried out too much, so I can't. I mean, I don't do the straight to fund it, but if I did, I would use them. My Fun at Futures, I don't know. So it looks like most of you guys said My Fun at Futures. Yeah, everybody's saying My Fun at Futures. Rocket Scooter didn't recommend top 1. Do you know why? I'm not sure, Sarah Mamet. I don't know. I didn't catch that live stream. Do y'all want to look at top 1? Do you want me to go over and look at it and see? I mean, I'm affiliated with it, but I'll still look and see if the rules are better and the pricing's better. If y'all want me to look at it, I will. I haven't actually looked at it. I mean, I've only looked at the straight to fund it one, which I know is better. So that's why when I recommend them, I recommend that because that's what I've looked at. But I haven't actually looked at their evaluation. I could look at that though if you guys want. Let's see. Let's look at. Y'all want to look at top 1 or no? And also, it seems like majority is Aqua Futures and My Fun at Futures. So let's do this. I'm gonna hold a poll. Which, oh, I don't want caps. Which prop firm we're also about to give a giveaway here soon, guys. I didn't forget about the giveaway. Aqua Fun, or I kind of want to. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of want to try Fund It next. Just because of the fact that I want to see this fastest to payout path. All right, I put the poll up. You guys vote on it. Okay, well then let's look. Some of you guys say you never heard of top 1. Let's go. I haven't actually did it, so it's something that I need to do anyways myself. All right, so let's look at top 1. Why does this guy look so familiar? Did they hire like a commercial actor? I feel like I've seen him in a million commercials. All right. Okay, so they have their evaluation, they have their instant fun it, and then they have their straight to fun it pro. Okay. I like their website. Let's see. Amount of capital. 50,000. We want to go with the 50,000 account. So that'd be right there. Monthly profit rate. All the way up, baby. 10K a month. 120K. So if you get a 50K account and you can make 20% on it month by month, you could gross 10,000 a month. That's pretty cool. I like this little slider thing. But anyways, let's get on with it. That doesn't make or break the account, right? That's just, it's cool that they got a nice. All right, so they're straight to fund it. I'm not gonna look at the straight to fund it. I already know. 124 for that one. 199 for that one. Yeah, so already know they're straight to fund it. As far as this is what I don't know. So 50. I always look at the 50K accounts. You also use Project X, so we're good there. 50K account, 3,000, and see how they lay it all out right here. So much easier. God, so much. All right, so 3,000 profit target, 1250 for the daily loss. I'm fine with that nowadays. I used to hate it, but now that I've gotten a little bit better at trading, it doesn't bother me. Because honestly, you should lock out before hitting that anyways for the day if you're doing that bad. Trailing max drawdown 2,000, and it's end of day, so that's good. At least it's end of day drawdown. It's not intra. 4 maximum on minis, perfectly fine with me because I only use up to 3. Minimum days to pass 1 day, so you could pass it in 1 day. That's awesome. All right, so and then on there, so no consistency, 1 day pass, 4 minis, end of day drawdown, 2,000. So all of that is pretty good. That's all good, right? Now let's look and see. Activation fee sucks, 149. Doesn't suck, but once again, You're paying $150 for activation fee. Kind of sucks. Reset fee, $39. Now that's good. The reset fee is actually cheaper than the activation fee, which I always thought was stupid. Why do these companies have reset fees that are sometimes more money than what it costs to get a new account? Like, you just making people go and cancel the subscription and go get another one. Like, you know, nobody's going to pay more to reset an account. They're just going to get another one. At least they made it cheaper, so that's kind of cool. Maximum accounts you can have is 3. Okay. The consistency on funded is 25%. Now, depending on how their payout rules, let's go look. So as far as their evaluation, pricing, $49. That's not bad for an end-of-day account. Aqua Futures has them beat. It's $40, but hey, they all can't be perfect, right? So, but you can pass this in 1 day, whereas with Aqua Futures, you can't pass in 1 day. So they have a little bit over them. So as far as the evaluation, not bad. I would get this, right? But I need to see what their payout rules would be. That's going to be the make it or break it. The Ignite AF is the one that I was saying, if you did straight to fund it, that's the cheapest ones. They're like $89 if you use my code. So if you like straight to fund it and you want to use code RED and get it, that would be the one. Payouts. What are required to request payouts? Okay, let's look at this. All right, top one. All right, so 25% on consistency. All right, so the first payout is 6% of your profit. 6% of a $50,000 account is going to be, I believe, $3,000. So let's see, 50,000 times 0.06 is going to be 3,000. Okay, so pretty standard. You make $3,000, you achieve the profit to take out your payout. Second payout is 5%, so it just gets lower, and then it's 4%. Okay, so that's not bad. Evaluation, trading, okay. Let's see. Make sure I'm looking at the right thing. Straight to funded is way more. What one is straight to funded? The Ignite AF. The Ignite AF ones. You pay monthly, the discount you get at first. Where info after funded? Where's info after fund? That's what we're looking at right now. We're looking at the funded right now. All right, so these are the straight to funded, so I don't want to read that. I'm just looking at the standard eval. Are there restrictions on payout frequency? All right, so standard 10 active trading days. So same as Bull and Ox. The only thing that I'm unclear about is this, are we still looking at the evaluation, or are we looking at the straight to funded? They kind of made this crappy how they mixed it all together like this. I don't like that. Is there a way to just... Oh, they're called challenge account. All right, what are the payout? Actually, that's kind of important to me. I want to know that. All right, so bank transfer, so that's fine. I just want to make sure the bank transfer. They're all doing this crypto and bank transfer. I don't want crypto. I want the money in my account. Payout time frames explained. Okay, here we go. At top one, we understand the fast and flexible profit. That's why we offer 2 payout options: a standard 10 active trading days payout based on calendar days, or anytime payouts based on payout add-on, which will allow you to not have a 10 calendar. Now that's pretty sweet, depending on the price of the add-on. Which will allow you to not have to wait 10 calendar days. Okay, that's cool. What is the standard payout time frame? All sim funders receive 10 active trading days. Profit target, payout 10 days. So, which still isn't bad, because if you think about it, you have to have 10 active trading days. Okay. So 10 active trading days, and you have to get 3,000 to hit your payout, right? What's max payout? That's what I need to know next, so I can calculate this. Maximum payout. So on a 50K, a maximum payout is $2,500. Okay, so if I'm understanding this right, then 3,000 is what you have to gross to take a payout, and maximum payout is $2,500. So you have to trade for 10 days. Unless you do the add-on, then you can take out whenever, right? You don't have to do the thing. But let's say you have to trade for 10 days, because I probably wouldn't buy the add-on. Let's be honest. So 3,000 divided by 10, that's 300. So you target around $300 a day. $300 a day is easy for me. I don't want to say it's easy for me like I'm the best trader or anything, but $300 a day is easier for me to hit than what it would be if it was 500, 700, 900, 1,200, right? 300 is very doable for 10 days. That would give you the 3,000. You take out $2,500. That's not bad. Most of them only let you take out 1,500. I'm curious to know how much it would cost for that add-on. Let's see. Add-ons. 20% consistency on straight to funded accounts, 25% on challenge accounts. Would it be 250? Would what be 250? 10 is too much. What's the max on AF? What's the maximum payout on Aqua Futures is 1,500, I believe. But the difference with Aqua Futures is it's every 5 days. So technically 5 days 1,500, 5 days 1,500. So technically within the 10 days you would get 3,000, right? So that would be better. Top 1 equity stability score is a bit of concern for me. I don't like complex rules like that, Stolcap says. So, but that's on the straight to fund it one, the $89 straight to fund it, the Ignite AF ones. It's not really complicated. You just have to do it like as a consistency rule, but it's consistency rule on both sides. So instead of it just being consistency rule on how much you profit, it's also a consistency rule on how much you lose. It factors into your consistency, meaning like if you can't go over $300 a day, then you can't go less than $300 in drawdown either a day, because then you would still proc that consistency rule. So really all you have to look at is on the on their accounts, I think it's like $75 or more is like a winning day. So you look at it as you take the $1,500, which is what you can get paid out. I think you trade on it for 10 days, right? So 1,500 1,500 divided by 10. So it's $150 a day. So if you were trying to look at it, an easy way to look at that rule would be set your stop loss in a manner to where you're not going to lose more than $150 in a day, and then your take profit not more than $150 in a day. That way, whenever you hit your 10 days, even if you say you drew down $150 one day out of the 10 days, then you just have to trade on it one more day, right? But that's what the ESS rule is just basically it's consistency, but on both sides, not just the winning side. Bullinox coupon code, please. Raymond, it is RED, RED. Code RED. Alex the trader said, "Who is that?" Yeah, I know. That's what I want to know. Also, you guys, if you want to use any of the prop firm, here, I'll put the link tree in there for you. Is there any other, while I'm doing this, guys, is there any other prop firms you want me to look at? Maximum profitable trading days is 5. Okay. Would it be 250? Sorry, I've talked so much. Boo, 10 days. Yeah, 10 days does kind of suck. But honestly, and not that I'm saying go do 10 days, but I'm just saying one of my biggest payouts so far has been Bullinox, which was 10 days trading as well. Something about those 10 days is basically, something about those 10 days is just kind of, it makes you trade smaller, so it like helps your winning or something. Like for me personally, because I'm trading smaller, because I have to trade for 10 days, so I don't really need to like make a whole bunch in a short amount of time. It almost like makes me, I don't want to say makes me a better trader, but makes me win easier. Yeah, Aqua Futures is 5 profitable trading days. On the 50K account, it's $100. But yeah, so that's how that would work. Oh, we need to do, it's 11:49. Yeah, we need to do the giveaway. Before we do the giveaway, I want to check one more. I do want to check Fund It Next, just because I haven't really actually checked theirs before. Fund It Next, guys. This is the last one, and then we'll do the giveaway. I'm sorry if you guys don't want to see this, but some people like doing this. 10-day rule could help build sustainability strategy too. I'm a beginner, so I appreciated it. Yeah, Faye, that I feel the same way. I'm a beginner as well. I don't know if you're in the Discord, Faye, but definitely join. We can learn off of each other. I'm new as well. I mean, I'm progressing quickly, but I'm new, and it helps me too. Something about, even though I want those daily payouts, I want to freaking hit $1,200, you know, whatever. Something about the 10-day like trading thing, it's easier for me to get a payout on. Okay, so let's look at Fund It Next. Up here at the top, if you come to Fund It Next, there's going to be CFDs and futures. Make sure you click futures. Now, I have heard through the grapevine, basically all the other streams I watch, that Fund It Next is actually a like majority of people's favorite prop firm right now. New users only, first purchase. All right, so new users only, first purchase. But you guys just hit my link and you'll get that max discount either way. So that's what I would do if you want to support the channel. All right, let's look at the challenges. I do like how they drop their key highlights right here. So here's their key highlights. No activation fee. Love it. No time limit. That's fine. I'm not going to be on it that long. I'm either going to blow it or I'm going to do it, right? Rewards in 3 days. Once eligible, traders can get rewards in low as 3 days. So 3 days to get a payout. Let's see here. News trading. You're allowed to news trade, so that's good. Reset accounts on Trading Journey with a 12% discount if you violate the rule. So the resets are cheaper. Nice. Diverse transaction methods. Enjoy fast, flexible, secure transactions. Okay, so their payouts are, I'm assuming, fast, right? Yeah, get your payout in 24 hours or we guarantee 1,000 extra. So that's pretty cool. Their trading platforms is going to be Tradeovate, NinjaTrader, TradingView. Sucks they don't have Project X, but hey, you can't be the fastest, can't be perfect, right? You can't have all of them. No daily loss limit. All right, so let's look. They have rapid accounts and they have legacy accounts. I don't know the difference, so we're going to look at them. So the rapid accounts on the 50K is 3,000. Okay. Maximum loss limit is 2,000. There's no daily loss limit. There's no activation fee. There's no minimum benchmark days. There's a one-time fee, which we already know that. You can trade 3 minis. I'm fine with that. Max position. Wait. So, okay, 3 minis in the eval stage, but 5 minis in the funded stage. Consistency on funded stage only is 40%. That's pretty nice. If you like 25K account and you use my link in the Discord, it's $87. If you like the 50K, it's $131. So they are more expensive. That I don't like as much. But I get it though. If you're able to get a payout in 3 days, that's the fastest out of all prop firms. That means you start an account Monday, you can take a payout by Thursday, right? So, and their payouts in 24 hours. So that's really cool, honestly. That's really cool. Reward in 3 days, no buffer required. The consistency is 40%, 700. Okay, so hold up. There's no buffer required. So if I get funded on a 50K, as long as I stay under this 40%, I can take payouts. If that's the case, I'm about to get one of these accounts right now because that's just too good to be true. Am I reading that right, guys? Where's my Funded Next users? Let me know. I like 50K one, NA said. NA, jump over to the jump over to the horizontal side. And also, NA, I like the 50K. I like 50Ks too. That's the one that I've always traded on. So that's the one I would get. Wait, still have a question. Try asking Fundy. Hold up. We can ask Fundy? Oh, we about to ask Fundy some questions. How do I do this?
Hi, my name is Fundy. How can I help you today?
Yes, I wanted to know if I get a funded account, can I take out any amount that I make that's under the 40% rule?
Understood. Which model and phase are you on? Rapid or Legacy? And are you asking about your challenge or your Funded Next account?
Rapid. She sounds hot. You sound hot. Sorry.
Understood. For the Rapid model,
Yeah.
yes. After you pass and are in your Funded Next account, you can request performance rewards provided you meet the consistency rule, which requires your largest single-day profit to be 40% or less of total profit. There are minimum and per request maximum amounts until the cap lifts. After 5 successful performance reward withdrawals, the per cycle cap is removed, and you may withdraw 100% of available reward. Open rewards to view your exact per request limits and current eligible amount. Anything else I can help with today?
No, that, do you believe in love at first sight, Fundy?
I'm here to help with Funded Next futures and account questions. For personal topics like love, I don't hold beliefs. My role is to provide accurate product and support information. Anything else I can help you with today?
No, I'm good. Thank you. Acting like a bitch. All right, that's pretty sweet though. So you get you pass the account, you get the funded account. As long as you're under the 40%, you can request a payout. How freaking awesome is that? I know I got shut down by a bot, man. My self-esteem just dropped hella off that right there. I'm not gonna lie. Does she not know we're Red Candle Nation? The hell? I was trying to think of something better to ask her, but I'm on the spot right now, so I couldn't, I couldn't think of the. I was gonna. If I wasn't live streaming right now, I would have hit her with the Riz, but All right. Check funding ticks. What is Pine Tree Trader saying up in her? Let's see. Yeah, no. Don't trust affiliates. Wait, I don't understand. Aren't you affiliated with Funded Next, Pine Tree? Do you not like them? Pine Tree passed the Trade Day Affiliate Cup. Let's go, Pine Tree. Flat. Yeah, I was hitting on her. She did sound hot. Anyways, silly boys. We're gonna do boy stuff. You know how it is. All right, let's go ahead and run the giveaway. Let's do Red, aren't you married, young man? You don't know my status? It's complicated. No, I'm kidding. All right, so I love when you see that, right? You see that on somebody's like social. They're like, it's complicated. It's like, no, you're the complication. Like, you're the one that's complicated. Because it's a pretty straightforward question, right? Are you or are you not single? Like, there's no complications about it. Unless you complicate it, which makes you the complication. Fund it next is fine. I was just joking. Pine Tree Trader, just so that, but I just want to make sure I'm understanding this right, because I won't tell people the wrong stuff. Once you hit the fund it, you don't have to make a certain amount. So say I got the fund it, and I make. This is the part that I'm not understanding. You have to be under 40% consistency rule. To what target? If there's no buffer or no target that you have to hit, I could make $3,000 in one day. That's under 40% consistency, because what am I comparing it to? You need to be my brother-in-law? I'd do it, NA. What she look like? No, I'm just kidding. Are you in NQ short still? No, I'm not. We hit our target, Sarah Lee. I'm trying to get an account so we can make some more trades. I like you that. Yeah, I'm lost on the butt. You get what I'm saying though? Like, what is 40% of what? If I could just take a payout, then that doesn't make any sense to me. And I'd hate for you guys to go and just start slamming fun at next, and then you get hit with some weird rule, and it, like, because it's a little more expensive, but at the same time, that's a really freaking good price if I can get a payout in 3 days and not have to worry about buffers and all that stuff. Is it like the first day you trade on it, that maximum, whatever the amount you make that first day, does that set the 40% rule? Is from there on? Oh, we're gonna have to talk. Should I pull Fundy back up? I got more questions for this girl. She is cute and petite like me. Does she trade futures? And does she use the candle blocker 58? It's a deal breaker for me. He said, yes, ask Fundy. Okay, 40% of total profit in a single day. Yeah, no, I understand what the 40% consistency rule means. But the 40% consistency rule is based off of what the target you're trying to hit. Like, for example, if it was a 40% consistency rule and I'm trying to hit $3,000, I can't make more than $1,200 a day. That's how my brain makes sense of it. I just put it as, what's the max I can make a day? But if there's no buffer, then what's the max I can make a day is drawing a blank here for me. That's what I'm not getting. Can you please tell me, is 60% off, is that Tradeify? No, I don't have affiliation with Tradeify. Gustin, just the ones that are in the Discord. Join the Discord and go to the prop firm one. You'll see, and it tells you in there what the best discounts are. Alex is correct. Let me see what Alex said. Where you at, Alex? Okay, here we go. I think we're getting some answers. You need 3 days. So if day one profit is 1,500, you need a total of 3,750 in to be at 40% consistency. Oh, okay, Alex. So whatever you make in the first day, you have to trade on it 2 more days to get that 40% consistency, to get the payout. Never trade it with them. Yes, it's your highest profit day, and 3 days trade it can be more than 40%, I believe, by far. Ask if she identifies as a 1 or a 0, Paul. That's too funny, bro. Are you binary or not? Okay. I'm not gonna lie, it still kind of confuses me though, because now I wouldn't know what to hit. Like, the way my brain works, I wouldn't know how to do that. So, like, say I want to take all right. Let's say I want to take $1,000 payout. I make $1,000. I'm gonna divide that by 40%. So I would have to make $2,500 times that by 40%. So I would have to make $1,000 one day, $1,000 the next day, and then $500 the next day, and then I'd be able to take out $1,000. I'm so confused. Listen, I'm gonna spend some time with Fundy when I get off the stream here. And I'm gonna figure this out, okay? Me and Fundy are gonna get to the bottom of this. All right, so 1,000. Here we go. Jay's breaking it down. He seems like a smart guy because he's got the weird lettering and stuff. So he's definitely nerd alert. $1,000 equals 400 plus 400 plus 200. I know what equals 1,000. So you're saying if I make 400 one day, 400 the next day, 200 the next day, I can pull out $1,000? Then what drawdown am I left with? You know what? We could do this all night. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna for real spend a little time with Fundy, and then I'm gonna figure this out tomorrow when I come back to stream. I'm gonna let you guys know the exact rules on how this works, because I would like to get some giveaways through them for you guys now that I know, because to me that sounds amazing. Like if it's the way I'm thinking it, that sounds pretty freaking cool for payouts. So you might see me using Trade Day Aqua and and fund it next. Yes, in any order. Just remember to turn off that cam before stream. Why not? I might get more views, Paul. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I'm just kidding. I'd lose some views. All right. Found red candles from Infinity's live. Been trading since COVID off and on. Finally took a leap and leave my job and trading future. That's awesome, Matt. And I'm a tariff dip baby myself. You're a COVID baby, so you got a little more skin in the game than me, but welcome. All right, let's go ahead and get this going for you guys. Aqua, yep, Aqua Futures, baby. We're gonna do the let's do. I'm gonna hold a poll just for. Wait, hold on. Is the one guy still here? What's his name? I didn't forget his name, but I just want to double check. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot his name. Charles Jolly, you still here, brother? Is Charles Jolly still here? Are you present or absent? Raffle or bot? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. If Charles ain't here anymore, I don't think anybody else has a problem with the bot. So rolling a blunt right now. All right, Charles isn't here, so let's get ready to rumble. We're gonna do the rumble bot. If he was still here, I was gonna do the number generator just to be nice to him. Getting ready to do. Okay, I think 30% rule is that one day cannot be 30% of profit. You must have more consistency, like 5 or 10% on average. Oh, I got you, Gaston. I'm gonna find out the exact rules. I'm gonna come back tomorrow and we're gonna know if it's really that Gucci and we should get it or not. Why don't we try numbers tonight? Why don't we do this? Because I feel like everybody wants to do rumble. Let's do this. Yeah, you know what? That's fine. We can do that. That's what you want to do? We could do that. Market Vision with his pearly whites already. Let's go ahead and I'm going to close out all this crap. Where's Botrix? I'll go on premium. Get out of here. Let me do this. Hold on. I did this once, but I forget how to do it. All right, type in, and I'll just make it AF to make it easy for you guys that don't know how to spell aqua. Should be ashamed of yourselves, but for the ones that can't spell aqua, you guys let's it go. You guys that are on the shorts though, you're gonna have to jump over to the horizontal. So I'm gonna copy it. I'm gonna throw it in chat. You need to click on it, or you will not be entered into the tournament. Not the tournament, but the giveaway. All right, so you guys just gotta type in AF. Type in AF in chat. We'll go ahead and get this giveaway going. I'm gonna go ahead and get off stream so I can get back to Fundy. Me and her get to talking on some things. Oh man, let's see here. All right, so let's go and pump that music. Look, everybody's ready to rumble too. They've been sitting there playing it all day long in the Rumblebot command channel, so that way they can stack up their freaking points. That's funny. And then we didn't even get to run it. I'm gonna dim down the lights and the music. Get it all BB and King romantic up in her. And then we're going to... What did I close out of it? What the hell? Boom. Gotta play at least one time a night.
Charts don't lie. Nasdaq slipping like a tear in the sky. Futures trader with the coffee in hand. Discord buzzing, we all understand.
Get my jacket on. It's getting hot in here.
Wild ride. Code red when the trends collide. Red candles nation. We're all in the game, chasing the thrill, never trading the same. Aqua futures calling, hear the code ignite. Use code red, light up the night. Double tap the screen, like and subscribe. The market's a dance, feel the algorithm vibe. Leverage the chaos, we're here to play. Tomorrow's profit is made today. Highs and lows, it's a wild, wild ride.
Okay, Zach.
Code red when
Zabak. I'll read it. Or I'll talk to Fundy some more. One of the two is gonna happen. Now, you guys on the short side, listen, short bus side, you need to come over here, okay? Howard Elite says it after. Oh, yeah. I mean, I'll read it after. Need a key Glock version of this. Well, if anybody wants to make a Red Candle song, put it in the Discord. We'll bump it. Is this doing anything? Yeah, you guys are all in here. just giving y'all time to do it. All right. It's about to start back up. Let me. There's two versions of this. There's that one.
Red candles burning.
And then there's another one. I think it's the same song. I think it's just different. We might as well play it too while we're waiting. You gotta tell me which one y'all like better. That first one we just played or this one?
Red candles burning, the charts don't lie. Nasdaq slipping like a tear in the sky. Futures trader with the coffee in hand.
How many should we do? Does it matter?
We all understand.
You just type it as many times as you want, Tommy. The more you type it, the more entries you get. I want one AF. That's funded. Yeah, Adam, I hear you. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and run it for you guys. If you haven't got in here, get in here. Oh wait, we got one more. Foodie just jumped in. What else we got? Type in AF in the chat for 50K Aqua Futures funded. It is a end of the day drawdown. I just saw Tor enter. End of the day drawdown, no activation fee. So basically, if you get it and you pass it, then you pretty much go on to fund it and don't have to pay anything out your own pocket. It's a pretty good deal.
Tomorrow's profit is made today. Highs and lows, it's a wild, wild ride. Code red when the trends collide. Red candles nation, we're all in the game.
All right, we are going to.
Thrill, never trading the same. Aqua futures calling, hear the code ignite. Use code red, light up the night.
I can't find the music to stop it. Oh, there we go.
Use code.
I'm like this dang thing. I couldn't even find it no more. We're gonna forever listen to the Red Candle song. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and I'm about to spin the wheel. There we go. All right. And we're rolling. Well, that was really fast. Just my styles. Let's go. I feel like you've won before. Haven't you won before? How much you... Tommy Stark said rigged. How much you guys love me? You love me a little bit? You love me a lot? How much you guys love me? Let's do this. Lots. No Diddy, but you cool though. Hey, free of my boy Diddy, don't worry. All right, we'll do one more. We'll do one more. But I'm gonna have you guys retype it. All right, we're gonna do one more. You gotta retype AF in the chat. No, wait. Yeah, go ahead. There you go. Hit it again. There we go. just because we really love Aqua Futures, and Aqua Futures really loves the community, and they give us a good amount of giveaways, and you guys have been smashing the code on Aqua Futures, so it gives us a little more giveaways to give back to you guys. So we'll do one more, and just remember to keep smashing code red on Aqua Futures, and we'll keep getting more giveaways. Also, if any of those other prop firms that you see in my Discord you guys trade with, instead of using the website's code, if you use mine or use my link, we will get giveaway. I mean, I've pretty much marketed myself to all of these prop firms, so that way we can get giveaways through all of them. Just got to get you guys using the codes through it. That's pretty much it. So if you like any of them, make sure you hit them up in the Discord. Click on the link and purchase your account. You'll get the largest discount anyways. I mean, it's essentially free to you. It's not going to be any difference in price. It's just going to give us more giveaways to give to you guys. And my stream's smaller than New York streams, wink wink, so you're more likely going to win on this one. Just let that, just think about that. All right, we're going to give it one more minute, and we are going to run it. Yeah, once again, T-Sound, you got to join this over here. Here, I'll try to make it easy for you. I'll make it easy for you. Since you keep typing AF in the shorts live and it's not in the shorts live. So we can't help you over there. You have to come here. It's not optional. You gotta come over. Fortunately, Botrix doesn't read both sides. See if we get Taisai Chong in here. Trying to see if he made it to the other side. We got Happy Kids in the chat. What's up, brother? I see you a lot of places too. I'll turn the music up a little bit for now. I'll turn the music up a little bit for now. There we go. Okay. All right. We're going to go ahead and run it. Let's go. I don't know why last time I didn't run very long, but that's okay. Kaboosh. Kaboosh is the winner. Let's go, Kaboosh. Well earned too, brother. You always in everybody's stream. You always supporting. Let's go, Kaboosh. He said, yeah. See, this is how I want to get our stream to, guys. I want to get our stream to the point to where we're doing 2 giveaways a night. You know what I mean? All right, Kaboosh and where's the damn Discord at? I believe I believe both of y'all are already in. Let me go ahead and Trying to get another trade here too in a minute. Show's not over yet, guys. We can get another trade here in a minute. Also, just for you guys that weren't here earlier, okay, to release a little bit of news for you guys. We did get like a partnership with Rocket Scooter. So for you guys that watch Rocket Scooter in the morning times, I'm actually going to be streaming some Rocket Scooter platform on Asia session and some London session as well. And just to give you kind of like the lowdown on how this will work is basically we'll be getting the platform, and I'm going to be doing the boot camp, and I'm going to be doing some on the side learning with Matt on basically Asia session, because some of the stuff works in Asia session, some of it, like the things that go off the equities, that aren't going to be open during Asia session. So that way I can make the best ability of trades out of it. And for you guys that don't watch Asia or doesn't watch New York sessions or seen them, you'll see it on here. It's a platform that is freaking beautiful. Like, it has pivots, it has all kinds of stuff that really helps trading. And so basically we'll still do like our chat trade, and we'll still have some project decks, but we're going to be pulling that up too throughout the night, where we'll trade off of it as well. And then I'll try to get like some type of discount code or something for you guys if you guys ever want to try out the platform yourselves. And basically, so yeah, I just want to announce that is one thing that I was working on, and we did that for you guys. That way Red Candle Nation can get some banger wins during Asia session as well. Then the chat account. So landed affiliation with a prop firm. I gotta finalize everything, but they basically told me I can legally do a chat account with you guys, which means you guys pick if we go long or short, and then basically from there, if we actually get it funded and get a payout, instead of them paying out money, the amount of money that we made on the payout, they will give me in giveaways instead. So it's going to be an interactive, we'll do like a stream reverse chat, and basically like I'll take a trade, like 7-point, 1-to-1 ratio stop loss, and then you guys take a trade, and then I take a trade, you take a trade, and we can just kind of battle each other. And then on the chat account, whenever you guys get it funded, because we'll be able to keep getting the chat account. So if it after a couple weeks, if we blow it, we'll just get another one. If we pass it, then we'll go to fund it. Once we get a payout on it, you guys will get a lot of giveaways from that as well. So that's something that we will be doing too. And the coolest thing about that is this prop firm actually has a link that you can share the dashboard. So say if you wanted to look at my personal account, I can put the link in Discord, and you guys can follow my trades throughout the day when I'm at New York. And I can also link the chat account in there, so that way if you guys want to keep track of y'all's account, then you can keep track of y'all's account. So it's pretty cool. We can use my call outs. Yeah, Ryan. So, when I announce it and I finalize everything, we do it, then you guys will see. So we got a lot more fun stuff coming up for the stream in the following week. So I appreciate all you guys being here, and I'm going to keep pushing and grinding to just, make Asia fun again. So that way it's not just the boring after night streams that, it was for me when I first started trading. I want to make sure that we get almost the excitement that we get out of New York's streams. Red, what's your opinion on NASDAQ now? It's just, so I identified earlier that we're just ranging. I don't think it's going to do much until London. I think we're just stuck in this range. So honestly, right now we're just kind of fiddle in the middle. So not really anything to go off of. But what you could do is you could look at, for now, if I had to trade this, or I wanted to trade this, which I don't, but if I did, I would freaking draw you a box from there to there. And this is honestly what I would do. And I would short from up here, and I would long from down here, until it breaks out, right? Until it breaks out. Once when it breaks out, then it might be trying to discover a new range, come up, bull flag, pop, you know, stuff like that. But until then, some nights Asia does this where they just get into a valued area and they just range all night. They're just chop, 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 you know, all night. That's just going to be what they're doing pretty much. And if you can, the good thing is if you can identify this early on, which I did, I think I identified this probably around like this range somewhere. Then you can go ahead and just say, all right, when we get to the tops, I'm going to short. When we get to the bottoms, I'm going to long. And they'll work out usually. But that's really all you have to work with right now. Either that or you're trying to catch these little pops off of the EMA 58, you know, which as you can see, as we were below it, because we're below the VWAP, every time it come up and touch it, it pop down, pop down, pop down, pop down, pop down, pop down. You know, obviously if it's sitting on it, then you have to wait for it. But yeah, that's really not the best way to do it. But that's really my thoughts. You want to know my honest thoughts? That's my honest thoughts on Asian. She Slays says, I love Asians. Yeah, they're pretty cool, She Slays. I like them too. The divergence between ES and NQ, slight moves, TP. Thoughts on Top Step. Thoughts on them as like a company. I think they're great. You know, I think they've been around for a long time. They're, you know, very reputable. They're reliable. I think they have some cool stuff as far as in like their pricing to their rule set compared to other prop firms. I think other prop firms have better pricing and better rules. Oh, I mean Asian She Slays. I'm just kidding, She Slays. I know what you meant. I was trying to poke fun. Are you going to give away My Fun at Futures account soon? If you guys start smashing My Fun at Futures code red, then yes. I've already talked to them. They've already said once when your code is hit to here, we're gonna give you some giveaways. So just waiting for that. That's pretty much it. And as soon as we do, we'll be having, just like we have Aqua Futures and Apex giveaways, we'll be having My Fun at Futures giveaways, or Fund It Next. If you guys start using them, we'll do Fund It Next, or Top One, or pretty much all of them except for Bullinox. Apex, as long as you guys are using the code Aqua Future, Fund It Next, My Fun at Future, and Trade Day. As long as you're using those prop firms and you use code red, we're gonna get giveaways for them. The only one that doesn't do it is Bullinox. Not that I think any of you guys want a Bullinox giveaway. If you ever do want a Bullinox giveaway, let me know. And whenever the affiliation money pays out for the ones that you guys are getting, I will, instead of asking them for the giveaway codes instead of the payouts, I will just go to Bullinox and buy some giveaways for you guys if that's what y'all want. But all of them will except for that. I failed 2 My Fun and Future eValves using code red. Help a brother out. Well, unfortunately, I fail eValves too, so I gotta learn to help myself first. I tried my best, you know, during Asia's session. Here the past 3 nights, we've pretty much hit $900 daily hits. So, Corey, do you know if Top Step has a buffer in the funded? Yeah, I believe they did have a buffer. It was well, I believe it depends on what account size you're using, but I think it was what, 1,500, because it said you make 6% of the account, which would be 3,000, and the most you can take out for a payout was 2,500. I'm not sure the exact buffer, to be honest. You'd have to go look. Aqua is the best. She Slays. Yeah, they're one of my favorites right now as well. You just can't beat their rule set with the pricing and it being an end-of-day account on top of it, and you can use Project X all around. To me, it's probably the better one. Like I said, the 3 main prop firms I'm using right now, if you guys want to know which ones I'm using, is Apex. Obviously, they're cheap, right? I can't keep affording $50, $100 accounts. So Apex is probably the one that I use a lot. Trade Days I got 3 of them because I just got paid, right? So I just got, from my job that I work at, I got paid. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna buy like 3 trade days because I want to kind of get some daily payouts. But and then Aqua Futures I always get. So Apex and Aqua Futures I've always been getting. Anytime I trade on it, I blow account, I get another one through them. If I trade on it, I blow account, I get another one through them. The trade day one I usually get whenever I get paid. I'll grab a couple of them because they're a little more expensive. But those are the 3 that I'm mainly trading right now. But if this conversation goes good with me and Fundy tonight, I might start trying Funded next. What firm did you pass with? Well, I've passed with all of them. I've passed with Apex. I've passed with Trade Day. I've passed with Aqua Futures. I just passed at Aqua Futures today. And on my trade days, this one is... Basically, on trade day, if you get 3 days of 900, then your next day you only have to get like, I think it's 300, and you passed it. So really, all I gotta do is hit 300 tomorrow, and then come Monday hit 300. Same for this account, and same for this account. So for both accounts. So, so hopefully I'll have a funded coming with them here real soon. So that's what we're working on right now. I got an email from Aqua today. They are getting rid of 60% Friday. Yeah, I mean, and I didn't know how long they were going to keep the 60% because you got to think $40 for an end of day account with no activation fee is like unheard of, right? So it's not gonna last forever. And I don't know if you buy them now and you fail them if they'll reset at the $40. I'll have to, or at the 60%. So if you guys want to know that, let me know. I'll ask, or I'll just ask anyways just to make sure. But so that way, if that is the case, then we all know to load up on some before that discount goes away. But either way, I don't think they'll do like a super high price on them or anything, just because they are kind of getting the ball rolling a little bit. If anything, they may take away the discount for a little bit and then just bring it back out. That's what a lot of them do. What's your biggest payout you have done in trading? $1,050, and that was on an account that was $15. It was Bullinox. It was a $15 account. Hi, do you trade with funding ticks? No, I've never tried funding ticks. Yanix. Does Aqua have a reputable payout history? Yeah, they were actually a Forex company before futures. So they've paid out tons on that, and then they post their payouts like every day. So you can go and look how many people they're paying, like who they pay out a day. And I've talked with some of the CEO and stuff of the company, and they're paying out. Trust me, they're not paying out. I think someone in our Discord's already got a payout with them too as well. So as far as in like reputable as like Top Step, Apex, My Funded Futures, no, they're not as reputable as them because they haven't been around as long as them. But as far as in reputable enough to get a payout, yes, because they've been doing it for Forex for a while. It's one thing. The way I look at it is, if a company's new to futures, but they've been doing Forex for a while, then to me it still holds some type of reputability. Versus if like they didn't do either and they just stepped into futures, then that's a little more concerning. You might want to see how they play out for a little bit first. Top Step are the first futures prop, right? I'm not sure. I've been trading futures since April, so I'm not sure. I believe they are one of the main. I think Trade Day is the was the first. Trade Day's been out since like the 90s or something like that. Yeah, I think Trade Day is the oldest. I want to say Trade Day. Let's see. When was Trade Day founded? So Trade Day was founded. It says 1850s. Hold on. I put a space in between it. That's why. Trade Day was founded, let's see, in 2020. I thought they were out a lot longer than that. Let's see. Let's go to their About Us, because I feel like sometimes Google messes that up. Some of their staff looks crazy as hell, don't they? They look a little crazy. This guy right here, he was like, do I really have to take my picture? That guy was not happy about this. 15 years full-time, 10 years margin. Let's see. Let me scroll down. All right, so apparently it's 2020. I thought it was a lot sooner than that. I'm pretty sure Pine Tree said he was trading on them back in 1960s or something. So I'm pretty sure they've been out longer than that. I'm just kidding about 1960s. I'm pretty sure he said like 2016 or something like that. But anyways, it says 2020. Top Step. When were they founded? Top Step says 2012. So maybe Top Step's older. I always thought Trade Day was like before this. I don't know where I saw that and why I don't see it now. But anyways. Yeah, Pine Tree's been trading on them since the Teleton. Why do you think Aqua gets overlooked by most other prop influencers? Well, they're just starting out in the futures game. Gohan. The thing is some of the bigger streamers, right? I'm just a nighttime streamer. I get a couple hundred viewers a night or whatever. Like maybe overall the whole stream 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. But as far as in like concurrent viewers, it's anywhere between like 100 and 200 people. Some of those like daytime streamers that are getting like 6,000 viewers at one time, or like, you know, 1,000 viewers at one time, or like FSP that's getting like 3,000 viewers at one time. They don't just promote. They're not gonna just promote prop firms without money down. Like they get paid to promote them. I don't get paid to promote them. I just get some giveaways for you guys because we're not that big. But you know what I mean? Like they get paid for it. And Aqua Futures is starting out. I don't think they're really ready to just start paying big influencers. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to speak for them because I don't know. But I'm assuming that they're starting small and they'll build their way up just like some of the other ones did. You made bank tonight, Red. Thank you. I did. We banked. We've been doing good. We've been doing good on the Asia. I feel like the more I stream Asia session 2, the better I'm getting at Asia as well. So it's kind of nice. Oh, for the giveaways, Kaboosh and what's the name? I gotta give you all those giveaways before I forget. Let me go ahead and get that for you really quickly. So we are going to. We did 3 giveaways today, guys. We did 3 giveaways today. All right, so who was it that won tonight? Was it Just My Styles? And it was Just My Styles won, and who was the other winner? Just My Styles. I didn't get one, Happy Kid said. One day. Punisher said he doesn't know who it was either. Gohan said he's not sure who it was. Charles says it was Charles. Yeah, so I think the other winner was Kristen, right? Yeah, so I'll go ahead and give it to. All right, so Kristen and Kaboosh is like, what the hell? I'll just kidding, Kaboosh. I know it's you. All right, let's do it. Let's give away the giveaways. Just my styles. There you go. And don't forget, Kaboosh and Just My Styles, if you guys fail the challenge, cancel it, rebuy one with code RED. That way when you fail it, it doesn't renew at full price. Kaboosh, type something in Discord real quick. Oh, there you are. Never mind. I see you. Don't laugh at me. I spelled friend wrong. I was typing quick. All right, so Just My Styles got shares off, and then all right, I sent it to both of you guys, so you should have it. Happy Kid said, you made bank tonight. Yes, sir. We did. They don't show if there's a buffer on their website. Who doesn't show it? 2K for 50,000. Then, do you know if Top Step has a buff? Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not affiliated with Top Step, Corey. So I don't really use them personally neither myself. So I don't really like look at them. I looked at them tonight just to show people the reason why I don't use them and the reason why I'd rather pick other companies. And it was just, and it's nothing against them. It was just purely because of the fact that they're more expensive and worse rules. So that's why. Pretty straightforward. And you guys said My Funded Futures. You guys want me to get a My Funded Futures account. I'll probably get a My Funded Futures account, but I'm gonna have to talk to Fundy first on this Funded Next, because this Funded Next accounts, I don't know, they're looking kind of nice. But yeah, I don't think anything else is gonna happen with Asia tonight, honestly. If you're gonna trade it on your account that you haven't already gotten close to passing. Maybe like a cheap one, or like an Apex account, or a Bullinox, and just trade the chop from the bottom to the top. Make it hot. I don't know. What would you do if another streamer called Green Candles started streaming during Asia? I don't know. I'd have to get him on here. We'd have to have a trade battle. I'd have to show him that I could out trade him real quick. That way you guys don't leave me and go hang out in Green Candles stream. I'd be a little salty. Or I'd befriend him and bring him on, and we'd do a whole bunch. We would just duo stream every night. It'd be Green Candles and Red Candle stream. But let's be honest, Green Candle Nation would not be nearly as cool as Red Candle Nation. Speaking of kaboosh, Silver just got kabooshed. Gotta go. Take care, everyone. Red Candles, thanks so much, bro. See you tomorrow. Much love, Red Candles Nation. See you later, Punisher, and I'll see you guys tomorrow too. I'm gonna head off, and I'll see y'all in tomorrow's stream live here, and also in other streamers' chats. I'm sure I'll see y'all around. I hope you guys have a good night, and if you have any questions or anything, feel free to jump in the Discord and ping me. I gotta do some work over there for a little bit before I close up shop tonight. But yep, hope you all have a great night, and I appreciate you guys hanging out as always. Don't forget to smash code red on these prop firms, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.